With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. Streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. One ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if actually fun. His child's can't see it powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to late that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday, the 10th of September 2024. Yesterday was a momentous day, yesterday was a historic day because yesterday saw the streak die. And oh, there were so many sad people around the world. The amount of sadness in every corner of the globe as Phil's precious little felt streak or king streak came to a crashing halt out of nowhere, out the blue. It took everyone off guard, people were stunned. I myself put out quite a sympathetic tweet. In my opinion anyway, I've thought I was quite sympathetic, you know. This is my tweet. I regret to inform you all that the felt streak has come to a premature end. After 41 streams, it is on stream 42 that the streak has met its demise. We'll receive a total of $8,897 in tips across 42 streams, with Black Myth Wukong being held responsible for the streak to die. So yeah, that was a lot of such a lot of sad faces, you know. I mean, so many. I mean, sadness is just abound everywhere. But for some reason though, Phil believes that the detractors were celebrating. He thinks the detractors were rejoicing in this monumental streak coming to a premature end. And it's like, why? Why? No, surely not. No, by the way, Phil got bounced back by trying to claim victory. The streak returned because Street Fighter managed to fucking get back on track with him getting $150+. So he's trying to claim he's got a streak of 1. But for full clarification, a winning streak or a lucky streak is a continuous series of successes. You can't have a streak of 1, you stupid little bastard. So yeah, he'll be hoping to actually... I mean, a streak is not even 2 in my opinion. A streak is like 3 or more, you know? If you get 3 or more, that's a fucking streak, in my opinion. But that's just my fucking take on it, who fucking knows. But yeah, Phil Burnell's determined to keep the streak alive, keep the streak going. And he pulled out all the stops last night, he really did. He pulled out every single possible trick that you can imagine of. And I'll show you actually that from Raw Phil's archive of the stream yesterday. He went into Begcon, like, you know, code black mode before the gameplay was even touched. I want to shout out Pigs Animations though. Pigs Animations, of course, good friend of the channel. He's made the intro and he makes the Bubbles animation as well. He's such a... I even use the outro, the video he made as well, you know what I mean? So very good friend of the channel. And he's got a premiere starting in over 3 hours time. The Wolverine toy premiere. So yeah, it's going to start at 10:30 PM my time, which is like just over 3.5 hours, or just under 3.5 hours time for me. Link to it is in the chat right now. If I'm still doing bingo and I'm nearly, you know, if it's like nearly time, I will live redirect it, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to finish bingo. I better be finished bingo by then, fuck me man, because I can't keep having 2 long fucking streams. I gotta go to bed for fucking work, you know what I mean? 10:30 at night, it's a bit late. I'm up 4-6 in the morning, you know? So I need to fucking try and control myself and not be an angry bastard as much and keep ranting and raving at a strange fucking piggy across the pond. But yeah, Pigs Animations, looking forward. His animations are always fucking entertaining, you know, the things, the narratives he creates from Fittle's words, you know, and into coming up with his own wee scenarios, which is absolutely fucking fantastic, you know. So really looking forward to seeing this, you know. So make sure you check out later. I've already hit a wee like on the stream. I've premature liked. I'm going to assume it's good enough to fucking hit the like button, you know. So there we go. What the hell? Wait, hold on. Oh, is this a thing where members get to see it early? I assume maybe if people are members, they can see it early. I was going to say, how are people commenting saying what the video's about? I was so confused there for a second. But it could be a member pick. I don't know what it is. But yeah, the premiere is in just under 3 hours time, or just over 3 hours time, actually, my bad. So there we go. So if I'm still alive, get close to the time, you know, I mean, if I'm ending the bingo and it's almost time for this, then I'll live redirect you guys to this. So big ups to Pixar for that. Yeah, and members see it a day early as confirmed by Pixar. So if you're a member of the channel, that shit's live now. So yeah, if you're not a member of Pixar, you want to be a member of it, you want to see it now, fucking go for it. There you go. But yeah, link is in the chat there. Actually, I might pin that bastard actually now I think about it. Give me a second here. Give me a second here so I can just pin this bastard. Click here. Pin message. There you fucking go. Yeah, shit's been pinned. Fantastic stuff. I say shit in the nicest way possible. You know, I'm not actually mean shit. You get what I'm saying. So there you go. It's been pinned. So, but guys, we need to address Phil's monumental clipping from, you know, the from last night, from the fallout of the streak ending. Psychoman says it sounds like Jared's cheaper in Pixar. I am not a member of anyone because I am a cheap bastard. I mean, I treat everyone the same. No one gets a membership from me because I'm a greedy fuck. I don't know. I don't know how else to fucking word it, but I'm not a member of any channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just. I mean, this is one of those things where if I was able to do it, I would. You know what I mean? Put it that way. But it's one of these things where I'm fucking terrible with my fucking money. To be honest, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where if I was smarter with money, it'd be nice to be able to fucking do more super chats for people and be members as well. But I'm a fucking ignorant bastard when it comes to trying managing my money. Not as bad as Phil Burnell. But I'm still, I need to learn to be more scrupulous with my money, you know what I mean? And go to my Scottish frugal roots, you know, and try to hold on to as many pennies as I can. So, Kel Denson gave a super chat, but for some reason a notification didn't pop off. That's a strange one, don't understand that. I need to like, reload my, I don't know, my activity feed. I don't know, so Kel Denson, I don't know why I didn't play animation or anything, or it's not come through my activity feed, but Kel Denson gave a super chat and says, RIP to Darth Vader, I am your father. Yeah, Darth Vader. Not long after we finished bingo yesterday, the actor who played Darth Vader, fuck me man, what's his name? I know his fucking name as well, but it's, oh man, that's so fucking embarrassing. Oh, there it plays.
Dog, what's up?
There we go, it fucking delayed. I don't know why it's so goddamn delayed. That's fucking Earl Jones. That's it, James Earl Jones. Fuck me man. So yeah, thank you guys for correcting me, my fucking terrible memory. James Earl Jones. I'll say the voice of Darth Vader, the voice of Mufasa. He was in plenty of other movies as well, you know what I mean? Coming to America, he played the father of Eddie Murphy, you know what I mean? The King of Zamundo or something, yeah. His voice, his presence, you know, he just, you know, and Field of Dreams as well, incredible fucking movie as well. Field of Dreams, and the voice of CNN, this is CNN, so many. And obviously, you know, one of the most iconic movie lines in history, as Kelderson points out, I am your father. You know, that's just, that shit stands the test of fucking time. You know, but it is incredible. Like it's the career he had, the voice, everyone. I mean, I don't know a single person that didn't enjoy his voice. He's like you know how everyone knows Morgan Freeman's voice. It's hard to find anyone that doesn't like Morgan Freeman's voice. James Earl Jones is the kind of same category, but his voice was more empirical. You know what I mean? It was like such authority, such command to, you know what I mean, such a presence. You know, and he was a perfect role for people. Also, Darth Vader's voice, perfectly fucking cast for that role. For his voice, and Mufasa as well. Fucking Lion King, one of my favourite fucking movies, you know what I mean? Like, we all shed a tear when Mufasa passed, you know what I mean? Mufasa, you know, died, you know, and we all shed a wee tear, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a sad day, obviously, but he was a fair age, 93 years old, you know, he had some career, he had some life, you know, he's clearly, you know, like, he was well respected, you know, a lot of people had nothing but lovely things to say about me, you know what I mean, from all the people he worked with over the years, so yeah. It's a sad loss, you know, but, yeah, I mean, by the sound of things, he's, you know, looking at his like career and life, whatever, he had an incredible journey, for sure, you know what I mean, and yeah, it's one of those things, it's a shame, I mean, it's a real shame that he's passed, but yeah, incredible talent, though. Dash says you forgot to spoiler warning. Derek hasn't seen The Lion King yet. Spoiler alert, Mufasa fucking dies. Sorry. Oh hell, it'll sound cringe as fuck, but I still kind of get a wee bit teary when, you know, when Simba's trying to wake him up. It's a fucking dumb thing, I know, but it gets to me. It gets to me, what can I say? Anyway, I want to show you Phil being a desperate little beggar from last night, okay? So yeah, it was off the charts. Let me just put it that way. This is before he's even touched the gameplay, and it has to be seen and heard to be believed.
Lie, momentum was good. And then I started playing Black Myth Wukong, and as I'm playing it, I start to notice the entire stream is going south. And what I mean by that is I'm in chapter 3, and everyone's telling me I'm near the end of chapter 3, but it's just going on, and it's the same boring ass snow forest. It's just the same repetitive shit hour after hour. I'm like, when the fuck does this end? This is the longest chapter. Just for some perspective here, are you ready for this? So my Black Myth Wukong playthrough ends at 20 parts because I'm not gonna play it anymore because the game fucking
This is the copium part. I'm blaming the game for the streak ending, by the way.
sucks at this point. I've been in chapter 3 of this game, the same fucking bullshit snow location. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna go all the way back. Look at this, all the way back, all the way back. I'm gonna see when I actually went into chapter 3 for the first time. Gentlemen, now it is time. Where the hell is it?
Get the fuck on with
it. Like, no lie, it's just off the edge of the cliff, down a ravine, boring as dirt.
Yeah.
And here I am, I'm playing chapter 3, I'm trying to finish it. Really, I'm trying to get through it. And more people keep leaving the stream. More people saying they're bored. The chat, like, was freezing, and I'm like, is people not talking? Yeah, they're just bored. Like, people have nothing to say. They're so effing bored that they just don't care. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that they didn't care, they were so bored, is a pretty bad sign, is it not? And so what ended up happening was, the streak ended. That's right, you can see, there's no more streak. The streak ended because people were so bored with the game. And I got to the final boss, and I'm trying to beat him. The final boss, I'm not kidding you, takes an hour. The final boss is stage 3. Because you fight him once, then I die, okay, let me start over. I fight him again, I beat the first phase, oh, there's a second phase, but it's a completely different boss fight in another location. To get through that, oh wait, now you go back, you gotta go through this mini dungeon, then you're at the third phase boss, and now you gotta fight him again, and he's another half. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? What did they do? And essentially what happens is in chapter 3 of Black Myth Wukong, you realize this is the first attempt at a game dev to make a good game. They had a couple ideas that were kind of hybrid ideas they bit off of FromSoft. The combat at first is decent, but now that you hit chapter 3, you realize you've hit the limitations of what this game's going to be. And talking to people in chat, they confirmed, they're like, yeah, people who got past that part, chapter 4 is more of the same. It's like a dark cave with a bunch of spiders, and it's the same shit over and over for hours on end. It's so boring. I'm like, dude, I'm not playing this anymore. Seriously, like that.
So an official rage quit, call it what you will, but Phil did not get his fucking money for playing the fucking game. He's blaming the game, by the way. Okay, let's just very quickly go through this. He's blaming Black Myth Wukong for not giving him the money he feels he deserves, despite Black Myth Wukong being responsible for multiple times when he hit the fucking goal. He hit it in the fucking 24th, sorry, the 20th, the 21st, the 23rd, the 24th, and he also hit it twice actually on the 20th. You know, my bad, the 20th, he fucking hit it twice that day because he waited twice that fucking day. They came back to later on, he hit it on the 29th of August, he fucking hit it again on the 2nd of September. And lo and behold, he went so long. I would blame Phil delaying the fucking game for so goddamn long as to a potential reason why this support died off, because he fucking waited so goddamn long to play the hype new release that he waited so long to go back to it. And so when he comes back to it, eventually the hype new release has fucking been is a month old almost. You know, and it's like, yeah, Phil, most people have fucking moved on because there's other hype new releases to fucking focus on, and most people have fucking finished to play through as a Black Myth Wukong already. So I would kind of blame you for that, because the game itself done quite well for you multiple fucking times. Just my take though. Is Phil live yet? What the fuck's this? He's got a new AI music video.
All my haters saying it. Now we know what you're watching every fucking day in it.
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck? See, none of DSP's fans actually have the ability to perform their own, you know, their own songs themselves. So, yeah, they turn to AI to fucking do it for them. Me? What you hear is what you fucking get. Did they turn fucking Phil's rant into... Did they turn Phil's rant into one of his fucking choruses or some pish? What the fuck, man? Yeah, I'm just waiting for this shit to end, by the way. Also, I like how they gave Phil fake glasses even though there are images and videos of Phil having sunglasses on and taking them off. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm just waiting for this shite to fucking start so I can pause it and we can enjoy his delusional coping from last night. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's almost there. And I can pause it right about there. There we fucking go. Let's just make sure we're on 1080p. Let's just make sure we're at 1.5 fucking speed. And let's just fuck off and let him fucking stew for a while. There we fucking go.
I'm not doing it to myself anymore. It's not fun. Like, it was fun, and now it's just not fun anymore. The last 2 times I played this game, I felt like it was shitty. So I just don't care about it anymore. I want to play other games that are going to be more fun. We've got the MVC collection coming up. That's going to be amazing. We can continue with Astrobot. We got Street Fighter 6. We can play other stuff. There's things I've skipped. Today was Space Marine 2. I skipped it, right? So maybe I can do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I can do some different things. There's another game, too. That horror game, Frank Stone or whatever. And people were like, are we ever going to play it? And I was like, I want to play it, but I haven't gotten around to it. You know, I've been too busy. So maybe something like that, you know? So anyway, it sucks because I honestly feel like we had great momentum. Literally, Black Myth Wukong killed the fucking momentum of the King Streak because it was so boring. No one wanted to stick around to watch me play it. Even though I was trying my best and I was persevering, I was making progress. Everyone was like, dude, it's not fun. Damn, I invested I was like 23, 24 hours into the game just for it to end now because the game falls off. I mean, that's just terrible. So yeah, I think I'm done with it, really. And it sucks because, of course, what happens, right? What happens? Immediately, my fucking detractors are all over it. Right now, they are mass downvoting the videos that just went live on my channel. Seriously, like insane amounts of downvotes. They're leaving.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Negative comments. They're on Twitter rejoicing. The streak ended. The streak ended. The King streak is over. They're dancing. They're dancing and it's like this. They're waving their arms above their heads like noodles. They're so excited because the King streak ended because Black Myth Wukong fell off in chapter 3, right? And it's like, wow. Well, I guess, you know, there's not much I can do.
I mean, this is also from Raw Phil's stream, so having a picture of this would make it a bit hard to get.
Insane amounts of downvotes. They're leaving negative comments. They're on Twitter rejoicing. The streak ended. The streak ended. The King streak is over. They're dancing. They're dancing and it's like this. They're waving.
It looks like he's jerking off 2 Tyrones on either side of him to fucking, you know, make sure they're hard enough for cat.
Their arms above their heads like noodles. They're so excited because the King streak ended because Black Myth Wukong fell off in chapter 3, right? And it's like, wow. Well, I guess, you know, there's not much I can do. I can put out entertaining streams as much as I can. I had a great audience for the podcast. People were digging it. But then I played this fucking game and this game is fucking shit in chapter 3. I mean, I can't make it good. People couldn't stand it, so they left, right? So, yeah, it is what it is. It ended, you know? But here's the thing, all right? Here's the truth about everything. I'm not going to let it beat me. I'm not going to accept, oh, this is defeat for the King. Oh, this is it. The King streak is over, so now we just...
Phil, if you thought... So here's the simple truth of the matter. You claimed you getting the street kits was you beating the detractors, so the fact you didn't fucking hit it means that we didn't win. You can't fucking move the goalposts as to what fucking constitutes victory and defeat. Every time you fucking hit a streak, oh, the trolls are beating the detractors are fucking beating, they lost because I got the fucking money. You had one stream where you didn't get the fucking money, so going by your own fucking logic, you lost. Take the fucking L, you weird fucking prick.
Just throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to keep going. Tonight, we're going to play Street Fighter 6 for a couple of hours. We're going to have fun with Honda, bringing him back. I haven't used him in a while. In fact, I realized I'd used this frame for Dalzim, Bison, and Blanca so far, but we hadn't got Honda back into the rotation. So now he's back in, and now we can get some nice animations with Honda and Street Fighter tonight as I play Street Fighter with you guys live, and we try to rank them up and do well in Master. We'll see how it goes. But right now, guys, if you can support the stream tonight, by all means, please do.
Here we go. Hardcore beg mode enabled.
Right now, a comeback would be amazing. Can you imagine? They're celebrating right now. My detractors are literally celebrating. They're going crazy about this because they think we've got Phil. It didn't even last a month, right? If tonight the streak resumes, it'll be reset. I'm not gonna lie about it. It'll be reset. If it resumes tonight, this would be the ultimate fuck you to my trolls because then they would.
Phil, you can't have a streak of 1. I've gone over this before. You can't fucking have a streak of 1. Like, Danny fucking show you the definition of a fucking streak again, Phil. You can't have a streak of 1.
I realized it really was the game. It had nothing to do with fucking people not wanting to support. They just couldn't stick around. They were too bored with the fucking game. And they, you know what I mean? So tonight.
Excuses. Oh, it was the game's fault. People couldn't stick around. People fucking got bored. People left before they could give me their money. And no, actually, yeah, it's a fucking game's fault, Phil. Completely, yeah, naturally. The same game that fucking got you saw multiple goals hit like fucking 6, 7, 8 times beforehand. But blame the fucking game because I fucking didn't do it a 9th fucking time.
If you really want to basically flip the lid on this thing, flip it back on these assholes, who I'm not even kidding you. I wish I was joking about it. They're sitting there right now. So my videos are going live, right? Of Black Myth Wukong, and the podcast is currently processing. Okay. What the hell just happened? Oh, I didn't go back.
I love how Phil has the ability to fucking show this information on screen, but he chose not to. You just got to fucking trust him, by the way.
Back to page 1. Here we go. And I'm not even kidding you. So Black Myth Wukong, you know, people are just starting to watch it. It has like 100 views, has a few likes. It already has something like 20, 30 dislikes.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah. They're basically just going to it in droves. There's tons of, you know, they're trying to, oh, look at the negative comments on the video and shit. And it's funny because a lot of them aren't showing up because they're so dumb. They don't realize that if they go to the comment and they leave an offensive comment that YouTube holds it. Even though I have as open comments, YouTube still holds it. So I have all these comments I have to approve tonight because YouTube's been holding them all. But anyway, yeah, the absolute best way tonight to basically flip this back would be Enjoy the stream tonight. Hang out with me. Give it a like, first of all. Engagement with tonight's stream. Let's get a bunch of likes on the stream. If you're here and you're ready to see some awesome master level Street Fighter 6, please give this.
So don't support the content because you fucking like what Phil's doing and fucking want to be positive, not shit, you know what I mean, and enjoy the fucking game. No, no, no. Support the content just to fucking be all negative and toxic about the situation and say, hey, fuck you haters or whatever. It feels like Phil is monetizing hate, doesn't it? The one thing he claims he does not fucking do to anyone whatsoever, it feels like Phil was monetizing the hate. But he had to go to fucking Craig for monetizing the haters. Phil has fucking just taken off the letter R. And he's monetizing the hate. So, I mean, why is Craig so goddamn evil, Phil, if you're just fucking as bad for trying to monetize hate?
This stream a like, and please support the stream tonight. Let you know the tipping. Let's do it, right? Let's do it. Let's get the streak back. All right. And already I'm getting to the question: are you still gonna do Feasting with the King? The streak ended. The whole point was when we do every 50, I was gonna do a Feasting with the King. It ended. You don't do the celebration when the thing that caused the celebration stopped. It didn't take place, right? So it is.
So that's but by the way, apparently he then retcons this by saying if you hit every single fucking goal between now and Saturday, he will do Feasting with the King. Well, at this point in time, he says, nah. You don't get to fucking watch me stuff my piggy little fucking face with the food from the money you guys gave me because you didn't fucking keep the streak going. But this gets retconned later on for whatever fucking reason because he likes the idea of stuffing his piggy little face full of fucking food on camera for his audience as they fucking throw him hundreds of fucking dollars.
Is what it is. But definitely, we get it back tonight. That would start momentum again. How about this? All right. How about this? I will say this. If tonight, all right, if tonight we do hit the goal, and we continue hitting the goals every stream for the rest of the week, I will still do Feasting with the King on Saturday.
And that's an immediate retcon.
All right? But only if it resumes. If we get, stream here, again, if we don't hit it, then forget it. Then, then it's not legit. But you could...
And you guys don't fucking deserve to watch me stuff my fucking face full of fucking fast food.
You could argue, all right, it was a one blip because the game was bad and people were so bored, right? But if it happens again tonight, if we don't hit it tonight, then we're not going to do it on Saturday, all right? So, FYI...
if you did not hit it that fucking night, by the way, would you fucking blame Street Fighter 6? Just like you fucking blamed Black Myth Wukong? But I'd fucking love to have seen that happen.
That's the one time thing I will do this one exception. I will do this exception, but we'll see.
The benevolence of his great fucking king to say, guys, if you give me so much fucking money, I will reward you by having you guys watch me eat all the food.
Happens. So, thank you in advance to anyone who contributes. Let's do some shout outs. We start off with number 1, T Gravy Z fan with a super chat, and he's insulting LTG. I'm not going to sit here and insult LTG tonight. I'm going to play Street Fighter. I don't care about insulting LTG at all. I already talked about it on the podcast. That's enough. Oh, and I put it in the wrong spot. God damn it.
By the way, so he gets back to begging like a minute or two later.
All right. If you guys are here to enjoy Street Fighter and enjoy my company and you like the content and you've supported it all along this last month, and you're sad to hear that the King streak ended, do not dismay. Do not be sad. Or I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep moving forward, making great content. Okay? Let's flip it tonight. Let's smash that goal. Let it smash that King's Tips goal. Let's start it over again. And let's do a big fuck you to the detractors who are now downvoting the content and putting nasty comments and rejoicing on Twitter. Fuck them, right? Let's stick it to those motherfuckers.
The de-aspiration is off the charts. So there's multiple hints, by the way, peppered throughout the fucking stream. Here's one here at the 2-hour odd mark.
Vietnamese comrade says, I still look forward to hitting $150 tonight. Then contribute. Don't just say it, dude.
I'm sorry, I'm seeing that. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. He's sitting at like $56 at that point in time. Oh my god, that's incredible.
Okay. Vietnamese comrade says, I still look forward to hitting $150 tonight. Then contribute. Don't just say it, do it. Contribute. If you like the content, if you want to stick it to my fucking detractors who've been dickheads about this whole thing about the streak ending earlier today with Black Myth Wukong, support the stream tonight. Alright? Do something, but tips are gonna hit that.
I love that. That's his fucking logic. If you guys want me to get revenge on the haters, then give me all your money. Never mind if you guys enjoy the content, give me money. Never mind if you guys love Street Fighter, give me money. Never mind if you guys fucking really want to help me out right now, give me money. No. His logic is, if you guys want to make the evil, dirty, nasty, soul-destroying detractors and haters see and be felted, then give Phil Burnell all your money.
Goal. So please tip tonight if you're liking. By the way, we are a mere 8 likes away from hitting 200 likes, which would help the stream a lot. Please, 8 more people hit like if you can. Anything's appreciated. If you can't do a PayPal tip, a super chat or a membership or a gift membership are all appreciated. We have no members at all tonight. So gift membership tonight would be superb, right? So let's do it. All right, thank you. Okay, thank you guys.
And then he gets back into the fucking gameplay, but there's more. There is more hints, by the way, I believe. Wasn't there like a last second Whale Mary? Was it here?
And again?
No, so hold on. Somebody came in quite late on.
Fuck this fucking...
So when would it happen? So hold on. So we're almost at the end of it. Look at this shit. He's so close to the end. He's so very close to the very end. He's still on $56. It's like, oh no.
It beats everything. He's not timing it. He's not trying to counter hit me. He's just mashing it and it hits.
And then he plays his bison. Don't know if he wins. He wins, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, with less than 10 minutes to go.
Cool down. I'm gonna do a couple more sets to end the night. Oh man. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry for the rage. As you know, every single time I play this game, I rage like fucking crazy. I do appreciate everyone who's here. Thanks for the membership earlier. Thanks for the super chat. Over 200 likes. Thank you for the over 200 likes, guys. Oh, okay.
He's checking his emails. He's checking his phone.
Cool down here for a minute. Hold on.
Wait for it.
Oh, let's see here. What's going on?
The happiness is about to be
I'm so
forth.
dude, when I play this game, it rattles me so much with the adrenaline in me. I couldn't even figure out how to switch screens. I'm serious. This game, no fucking lie. This game rattles me.
Who
and it makes me get all
fucking
fucking
cares?
stressed out and shit. And then I fucking can't even do like normal shit. Where's the screen to switch? What's this? Oh my god. Oh.
Get the fuck on with it, Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just received a $104 tip. $104. Ladies and gentlemen, that is right. That is right. It is a $104 tip tonight on DSP Gaming. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you what it means. It means we hit the goals. We hit the goals. It's time to make it rain up in here. We hit the goals. We hit those goals. We're crushing it, crushing it, crushing it, crushing it, crushing it again. Say crushing it again. Make duty cry. Oh no, I had a video lined up, but now it's wrong because he hit the goal again. Motherfucker. Sit, kiss my fucking hairy ass. We crushed it again. Thank you so much. So, thank you. First of all, let's get everything updated. Then I'm gonna read out who this is from. It's from Caleb, by the way. Caleb. Let's get this on the leaderboard.
I want to see if he has the words streak 1.
104. We've done it. I said that we have done it. You know that we have done it. All right, Caleb. Thank you so very much. Caleb says, I missed the Wukong stream today. Let's make up for it. Let's relax. From Caleb. Thank you.
That's why the streak failed. Caleb wasn't there for the day stream. That's why it all failed. So it's Caleb's fault.
Caleb, for a generous $104 tip. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so very much.
So a last second whale Mary as Phil has like less than 5, just over 5 minutes left in his fucking stream before he has to fucking go away. Yeah, that saved it. But I mean, basically, yeah, Phil, and Phil got another like $15 afterwards or whatever, so there we go. But yeah, look at that, look at that wall of blue. That big block of blue with all the goals he'd been hit, and that one little bit of yellow. He just break it all up. And yeah, exactly, yeah, so the math was wrong, the pig math was wrong, yeah, 104 plus 56 equals 160. But Phil though, basic math just fails him, The extra digit and the 1 confuses him, I guess. Jesus, man. Did anyone correct him, I wonder? Did anyone correct him in his chat? Or was it too many fucking dance like a fucking clown? Hold on, what the fuck? What caused this? What caused this? I need to see what caused this.
We are back. That's exactly what I wanted. Because now all those fucking piece of shit trolls and detractors who were so happy earlier today, they were rubbing their hands. They're like, yeah, that's it. Phil's momentum's done. He's never going to be back to where he was. Fuck that guy. And look at that. Boom. Clip that shit, bitches. Clip that area right fucking there. Let's take a quick look at that. Yes. Thank you. Now, hopefully we can get it going again, this momentum. I'm thinking...
But remember, don't support him because you want to stick it to the haters.
You guys want me to try Space Marine 2 tomorrow since I have it now? Maybe we will. I think maybe we will because people want to see what it is. That way we get an idea of what it is. So
fucking hell, man, unreal. Does anyone correct him that he got it fucking total wrong? No one corrects him, or if they do fucking correct him, then fucking don't listen. Oh, does that mean he got it wrong then? Like, it's not actually 165, but it's like 175? I'm kind of curious actually about this, Not that it fucking matters, of course. Blanca. So Blanca perfected him. 150, 150. Still 150. So he got it wrong. He actually got 165. And no one corrected him. So there we go. He dumb bastard, man. So peace. Can do math. Phil Bonnell cannot. Hang on, Dapper Dragon says he retconned it to I only had 96 bucks. Whatever, Phil can't add. Okay, anyway, that was Phil's bounce back. He bounced back, and that's him fucking back now, and he's fucking feeling the groove, feeling the vibe. There was one more thing I wanted to go through very quickly. That being said, I'm doing a history of random Phil tweets about fucking his hypocrisy and all that sort of shit. Phil just posted his 14-year Twitter anniversary engagement bait tweets, so here are some all-timers on this app to celebrate. The Sweaty Men JPEGs category. Things like him, you know, talking to Mansoor or on the sheer. Him discussing Supercard. I got the attachment. This is the best single card in WWE Supercard right now, and I got it after much work. You mean much money? And then I never said that at all. I said I spent some money on WWE Supercard. It's not even the same kind of game. The fact that people are this stupid is impressive, and why so many believe conspiracies as fact. You believe something because you want to, not because of actual evidence. This was tweeted in 2021. And then I'll say, he would say, oh, by the way, I was lying the whole time, the detractors were right. There's the last one here for WWE Champion stuff. So NXT, you tweet out this, you know, thing, someone's got a new champion, and Phil, who doesn't watch wrestling anymore, you know, he probably was still in 2021, says, why did you allow a unicorn to splooge all over the champion? Of course, that's a very highbrow comment from you, Phil Burnell, on your business Twitter. That being said, also have the Burger King category, aka where he chooses to take his wife for her birthday meal category. After 10 days, Burger King has still not contacted me to a resolution on how they're going to make up for this inedible meal that they served me on September 5th. I emailed them back a third time tonight because the franchisee still hasn't reached out. Wow. Well, I certainly did not expect the Burger King tweet to go viral, but whatever. I'm glad people are at least having fun with it, despite many ignoring the full context I posted up last night to take shots at me. That's just a part of being on this platform. Biggest change since I've moved. I may never eat Burger King again, and I'm okay with it. It's the second furthest fast food from here, lol. It's not shocking to hear that Burger King is tanking. The food quality has plummeted. Remember my chicken sandwich horror from September? While the customer service is terrible. It's a franchise owner ignores a complaint. They ghost you and do nothing to help. Pathetic. And there's one more category. The massive hypocrite category. Earl had this tweet, which has not aged very well whatsoever. Attention, content creators. Please stop fucking your fans. So, Grumman 16 using them to get a rocks up by abusing your position of popularity for personal gain. Be grateful you have them. They're people too. With great power comes great responsibility. Says a person whose first relationship was with a fan who was barely legal, and the second relationship, he married that fan. So, yeah, it's just lovely little historical hypocrisy tweets and all that shit from that being said, covered in Phil's antics. I didn't mean close Twitter, but oh, whatever. Guys, it is time for bingo. And to do bingo, of course, we need a bingo number. Oh, I forgot to include Phil's chat in the bottom corner there, my bad. Give me a second here. The first number in chat I see will be what use today's bingo card. You guys post numbers while I fix Phil's chat. There we go. Phil's chat is now fixed. And the first number in chat I saw for today's bingo card was actually 747. 747 was Penitent, so Penitent Sin was first. They said 747, their number was first. So we're going to go with 747. Thank you very much, Penitent Sin, for posting that number. 747, coincidentally, is the same size as Cat Burnell. So here we go. This is the bingo card we have for today's show, and let me just put the number in here to randomise the bingo card. 747. We hit enter, and there we go. So this is the bingo card we have for today's show. Cheers, Pedersen, for your number. So we need Phil to say and do the following. We need him to mess about with his phone on stream. Him saying friend, shocked, him getting a good old turbo nose, and him clearing his throat. The second row is Phil saying good news, him doing some scat talk, him saying what I mean by that is him having some food talk, and him saying absolutely. The third row is Phil burping, him saying engagement king, actually, and okay. The fourth row is Phil saying wrong, hate to say, him making the annoying T sound. Him slapping his leg and him saying literally, and the fifth and final row is Phil saying would argue, him making a weird noise, him saying contributions, comment, and finally, by the way. So that's today's bingo card. Hopefully we can get a full house from this bingo card, because tomorrow, remember, is Phil's day off, so this is Phil's final stream before his precious day off. Now of course, if we win bingo today and get a full house or 25 out of 25 on the card, that will give us a $25 boost to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $35, so a victory today would bring us up to 60 buckaroos. At the end of the month of September, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. But if you want to win in for a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, at the end of the month, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. you haven't done it yet, date it for the end of the month. Now, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo. For example, if Phil burps, begs, or says basically 10 times before we start recording for gameplay, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before I finish playing bingo, not only will we get a free space for that as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions and his bizarre begging and him saying basically all the goddamn time. Now, with all that being said, I think it's time just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
That'll do. Good luck everybody, at time bingo.
Good morning, everyone. It's my final consecutive streaming day of the week, and we've got a good show lined up today. First of all, the King streak ended and returned. Can we continue it today? It's going to be epic to see if we can, because it did return last night during Street Fighter 6. We'll talk about that. In addition, I have my final thoughts on Black Myth Wukong, because I'm sorry, I'm bored to tears. I'm done with that game. It really fell off in Chapter 3. We've got some updates regarding the schedule, and particularly today, Warhammer Space Marine 2 instead of Astrobot, but also DSP Throwback Channel. It's about to have a little bit of a shakeup, and I want to talk about that. And then finally, of course, the big news today, the PlayStation 5 Pro has been announced. We'll be looking at it deep. Analyzation of the trailer and the specs that have been released on the internet and the pricing. All this and more on today's awesome episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Did Phil say King, by the way, when he was talking about a streak, or did he just say streak? I'm sure I say King, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of September, 2024. It is my final consecutive streaming day of the week, meaning I'm off tomorrow. I hope that you all have a great day tomorrow.
Why is Phil so I need to fucking expose his chest here? That nasty fucking rat bastard.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Fuck you and your friends. I'll be trying to get caught up and recuperate a bit from all the chaos we've been having around here and getting back at the normalcy next week. It's been rough, you know, having to do all this special React content, having guests on my show, doing co-ops over the course of August.
Which has been rough. You make the content, you decide the fucking content. You're the one that's been dating the fucking content. Oh yeah, he said King Streak.
Burger.
There we go.
And it set me back. It really has. Now the thing is, when I say it set me back, I don't mean it set me back in views. I don't mean it set me back in popularity. And I certainly don't mean it set me back in revenue. Where it set me back was the consistency of me playing video games, right? It used to be that all...
But fellas, there's one little problem with that. Nobody fucking cares about you playing video games.
Who fucking cares?
Well, I did pretty much just play video games with a little podcast thrown in every morning. And so I would get through games at a relatively decent pace. You know, I would finish a game within, say, 3 weeks to a month tops if it was a longer game, or even shorter, maybe 2 weeks if it's a shorter game. And August, man, that just didn't happen. You know, I started off the month with this awesome gaming PC that was gifted by a fan. And I started with games like System Shock Remake, and Stardew Valley. And essentially what happened was, you know, new stuff started coming out. I started jumping into it, right? But now I'm still juggling everything else. Then all of a sudden people want me for events. Can you show up on this show? Can you do a co-op gameplay? How about an interview? Like, whoa. It really shook things up for sure. That, you know, stuff that I don't usually do and stuff that I don't really plan for or have in my schedule. So what that means essentially is everything kind of suffered when it came to gameplay. Everything else was good. You know, and I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys doing different kinds of content for sure. But, you know, it's time to get back on track. And basically I knew this week, no matter what happened, I was going to have to skip out on certain games. There was no way I could play them all, you know? And yesterday with Black Myth Wukong, the crap just hit the fan, to be quite honest with everybody. I wasn't very happy with how things went with the game, and I just don't feel like I want to play it anymore. And we're going to talk about that in depth today. I'm just going to do like a mini final thoughts on Black Myth Wukong, because I'm sorry to say, you know, maybe that would have went differently if my schedule had not been thrown for a loop. I just sat here and played it pretty much every other day. But number one, there really wasn't even that much demand for me to do that, even when the game was new, brand new. And number two, I'm sorry, it's just not that good compared to other recent Soulsborne and other style games like that I've played. It's just not that good at all. It falls off hard. I was so disappointed, but okay, we'll talk about that in a second. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So let's do a few things. First of all, schedule. Right now, the schedule is today we're going to try out Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 on PC because it was gifted to me by a viewer. I'm excited to try it out. It came out yesterday, and originally I told you guys I was going to skip it because I was playing Black Myth Wukong. Well, I'm not playing Black Myth Wukong anymore, so we're going to try it out today. Now, I know some people are like, oh, but you said you were playing Astrobot today. I know. This has been a wild couple of weeks. I promise you we're going to get back to regular scheduled gameplay and things without the schedule changing frequently very soon. In fact, next week, I'm not really foreseeing anything happening special outside of the June the King interview I'm doing Friday morning. I don't think, for example, any thing's going to pop up out of nowhere, and now I'm going to have to change my schedule around again or anything like that. I think we're going to be consistent. We're going to be working with the games that I'm playing, and I think it's going to work out well. All right. So anyway, today, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2, right after this podcast. I'm excited to see how that goes. Tonight on the late stream, WWE Champions returns. Now, I haven't played this in like 2 weeks, right? And it sucks because I was getting into it.
Who fucking cares, Phil? You're fucking complaining about not having time to play like fucking hot new games and all that crap. And now you're fucking playing things like Street Fighter 6, a year-old game. WWE Champions, a fucking like decade-old game. Which is a fucking phone game, a gacha fucking phone game. You're crying about not making all the hot new releases fucking show up on your channel, and then you're fucking playing all these old ass fucking games that no one really wants, essentially. apart from the Kino Casino crowd. You have your loyal fucking deadhead fans asking where's Stardew Valley, where's Sea of Stars, where's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Conclusion. All these games you fucking walked away from and abandoned because you don't want to fucking keep playing them, because you rage quit them or rage quit them, or both.
The new monthly event launched, but I couldn't play it. I was too busy. I was reacting to my own documentary for an entire freaking week. So now we're jumping into it already into week 2 of the new month-long event. I'm going to be way behind. I haven't even logged into the thing since the last time you saw me play it on stream, so I'm not going to have the freebie character. You know, it's going to be like playing catch-up, all right? Now, FYI, tonight what I want to see is how it goes. If we get attendance, if we get support, people like it, then I would consider doing some pulls to try to get new characters, which is what people want to see. They want to see me get new characters, level them up, play them in the game, right? But that entails spending money, right? And so I'm interested in doing that, but only if people show up and support, but I don't know if they will. It's now been 2 weeks. I feel like the momentum of all that stuff is kind of fizzled out, but maybe it's just because I haven't played it, you know? I had to do the react last week. There was no way around it. You know what I mean? Like, I absolutely had to do it. So it is what it is, but now we're trying to get back on track. So I'm curious tonight, will people show up for WWE Champions on my late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time? Will people hang out with me as we play it? And will people basically support it, so we'll do some pulls and stuff, you know? I mean, look at all the stuff I did. I got a banner for it. I got a freaking t-shirt for it. But the thing is, it all took time. It took 2 weeks for me to get this stuff. So now I finally have it, and it's like, well, is it going to work out? I don't know. We have to see tonight.
Hold on, was that the whole reason why I didn't fucking play WWE Champions for 2 weeks on stream? Because I was waiting for the fucking daft little t-shirt and the fucking massive bandana? Was that the whole reason why I didn't fucking play it again for 2 weeks? Surely not.
What happens on stream, and I'm very curious, you know, listen, if no one shows up, and there's no support, and no one cares about it, we don't ever have to do it again. The meme maybe has expired itself, because I already reacted to my documentary, I've already admitted to playing the game, so maybe it's not a big deal anymore. Or maybe it is. Maybe people are hyped, they've just been waiting for it, and now we're finally going to do it tonight. I don't know.
People are fucking saving up their fucking pocket money from their fucking mummy and daddy to fucking make sure they can fucking throw it all towards you, Phil. Because WWE Champions is fucking back, hooray. WWE Champions is fucking back, guys, hooray. Guys, get your fucking mummy's credit card so you can fucking throw all that fucking money towards Phil Burnell. Who cares if your fucking mummy goes into fucking debt? Phil Burnell has brought WWE Champions back. Give him all the shekels and dimes and nickels, all you, everything. Phil, this is fucking cringe as fuck. And maybe people won't support it because the meme has died down and I confess to fucking being a gacha game addict after all. And I confess to lying to my audience for several fucking years. And when I fucking called everyone fucking brain dead morons for fucking like believing the conspiracies, those conspiracies were accurate all along. Phil, you are an absolute fucking delusional dumb bastard. I mean, there's what the fuck are you fucking, you know, think is gonna happen? The only people that care about you playing WWE Champions is not your fucking core fucking loyal fans, that's for damn sure. Jay doesn't give a shit, that's for damn sure. You know? People like fucking Jade and all that crap, they just fucking want to see Phil play their games, because Jade is one of those people that actually unironically enjoy Phil Burnell playing video games. It's a whole reason he's there, to watch Phil play games. You know? But Phil's like, nah, fuck you, normal loyal viewers. I've been here for several fucking years. Listen to my fucking lies. I'm trying to appeal to the cool new kids at the table, Kino Casino guys, and the fucking fans they wouldn't send my way with all the fucking deep pockets and all the fucking money they keep throwing my way. I want to appeal to them, because if I make them happy, they'll throw that money towards me. Loyalty does not amount to anything in video game land, I guess. Doesn't matter how loyal you are to fucking DSP, if your usefulness has expired, if your ability to him to profit off of you has expired, he will throw your ass under that fucking bus and back up over you and run your ass all over again.
I don't know, right? So I hope you'll come by and we'll see how it goes. Now, tomorrow I'm off. It's my day off from streaming. When I come back on Thursday, all day long I'll be playing the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection on PC. I'm very excited to jump into these games, to see how all this goes, and basically to get back into, you know, the classic fighting games that I grew up playing in arcades, because I did the versus games were the ones I played the absolute most in arcades, and I loved them, and I was really good.
I forgot to count him like talking about the streak, him mentioning the streak earlier on, saying, the streak's alive again right at the start and the intro. That's not big.
This is fucking depressing!
But I haven't played them now in over a decade, so you know it's going to be a slow start with me sucking, but we'll see. Now, will I play them offline and do kind of a history of the versus series event? Maybe. Will I just jump right into online play? Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what I want to do yet. I guess we'll have to see. On Thursday, just jump in and boot it up and start it up and see what it is and go from there, okay? But that's all day Thursday, okay? Then Friday, on the Level 1 podcast, June the King will be my next guest. I'll be starting up the podcast around 11 a.m. to get technical issues worked out, and then basically we're going to hang out before it starts, and then 11:30, June will join us, and we'll have a nice interview. I promise you this is going to be a nice cordial interview. This is not going to be us attacking each other.
No, not really. Jesus Christ, man, like, there's a fucking massive whaler in Phil's stream who are just games that matter. It's just been wailing at super chats to Phil. We've got like a €10 super chat, a €20 super chat, and another €20 super chat. Yeah, that person's just fucking wailing it hard for the little piggy today. Jesus Christ, I just kind of noticed it's the same guy just constantly throwing super chats at him all the live long day. I mean, you could have just emailed him. If you had a big point to make, games that matter, you could have just sent Phil an email and saved yourself €50. Just saying.
There we are. The thing is, I have absolutely no gripe with June whatsoever. A lot of people thought I was going to have a big gripe with June the King because of the documentary he made about me. I don't at all. Like, literally, I have no issue with the man, and I'm actually excited to have a nice interview with him, to talk with him about things. You know, I really am. I think it's going to be very neat and fun, and I think it's going to be cool to hear the methodology of someone who's an internet documentarian. You know, what does he go through? What's the process for research? And by the way, please continue to post up your questions.
He said, by the way, that's our first bingo of the game.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. June's appearance over on the community tab of this channel. All right, the thread is still there from a couple days ago, and we got a lot of good questions in there. There's no way we're gonna get to all of them because I'm not gonna keep the guy for 3 hours to ask him all those questions, but some good ones there. And I'm excited to have him on the show. It's gonna be a great interview.
So why don't you tell your fucking audience, whatever, to give their thumbs up to the questions they think are the best questions? That way, you can sort them by most popular. Just a thought, Phil. Try and fucking encourage some good engagement on your channel, on your community tab now.
And after that, we'll probably do a little bit of a decompression, because as you know, when I do these interviews, I do not monetize the stream, so I'll have no advertisements on that stream whatsoever. That'll be the opportunity for us to catch up, for me to do shout outs for contributions that came in during the interview, and hopefully decompress a bit, talk about it, and then probably jump back more into the MVC collection, which I'm going to be playing for the rest of the day on Friday. Then on Saturday, we will get back to regularly scheduled gameplay, and I think what we should do is a balanced day between the two new games. So half the day, maybe Space Marine 2, and half the day Astrobot. Sunday is my full React day, but that still leaves Monday and Tuesday open for me to balance all the new releases, okay? Plus maybe a WWE Champion stream, depending on how stuff goes tonight. So there you go. Next week will be mostly gameplay. It's going to be some very exciting stuff, and I'm very interested in how it's going to go. I hope that we get reinvigorated, you know what I mean, that people get back on track. A lot of people are upset with me because the last month the gameplay was not consistent. I'm with you on that. Like, I totally hear that. But when opportunity knocks in life, you do have to jump on it. You can't just say, well, all these good things happening, but, you know, it means I have to change a little bit and adjust a little bit. Nah.
Phil, you've always criticised that sort of content creator, though. Oh, they're just interested in fucking getting the bag. They hop on a fucking hot trend and fucking get the bag for a fucking hot viral new meme. You have mocked and bottled that type of content creator, telling your fucking audience, you know, trying to make them fucking believe that you are not that kind of content creator, that you would stay loyal and true to what they like, the content you create. You're going to stay true to that. When in reality, the second a different audience comes along with deep pockets, you abandon your loyal hardcore viewer base and you go back on every single fucking word you've ever fucking said on what you claimed you fucking were as a content creator. You massive fucking hypocrite.
I'm gonna go back and be stubborn and be stuck in my ways. Then things will never get better. You understand? Really, things will never get better if you don't give change a chance. I think the changes that I've instituted have been working nicely. I want to keep that rolling. I don't want to be like, oh, now we're just going to go right back to how it was. We're not going to have interviews. I'm not going to do co-ops and collabs. I would rather do better stuff while also balancing the stuff I used to do, okay?
Did Phil say comment, by the way, on the community post stuff? I don't know if Phil said the word comment or not. I don't want to... fuck. Could someone be super nice and, like, rewind for him talking about the community post stuff and see if he said the word comment? Sorry, I don't want to rewind, it's too far away. Sorry.
So, I'm excited for the future. I hope that you all are too. That's the schedule for the week, okay? Now, folks, last night, the King Streak, well, yesterday, the King Streak ended. Why did the King Streak end? I'm going to tell you why. Because Black Myth Wukong sucks. It drops off in the middle of the game and is so fucking incredibly repetitive, boring, and devoid of creativity. No one cared. Like, when I started playing the game, the first few streams did really well. And what I noticed is as we got further, as soon as we started Chapter 3, all of the interest in the game waned. People were like, oh, this is boring. Why is it so repetitive? It's the same shit over and over. And they're right. Like, there's literally no defense that the game changes so differently in Chapter 3. You can tell they just ran out of ideas. Yet they want a long game, so they made it 6 chapters, when in the 3rd chapter, the game's already boring, right? Essentially, it's this simple. The game is a boss rush with empty areas in between, no interesting world design whatsoever, but very pretty graphics. The problem is, that's not really enough to hold up a game. I hate to say, it just isn't. Like, I don't care about a boss rush game in 2024. I'm expecting more, especially when we just came off the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC or Elden Ring, and that had way more interesting variety of environments, way more interesting bosses, quite frankly, because a lot of the times the bosses in Black Myth Wukong are just the same characters you've already fought, only now it's a tougher version. So it's boring as shit. Like, I really don't know what happened with this game, because again, it starts off so promising, but once you get to Chapter 3...
Jesus, man, that fucking guy's still at it. That's €70 now. €70. This guy is fucking thrown towards Phil. Keep going, King. I am 42-year-old engineer from Germany. I got big respect for you. You made it clear that you only play games you enjoy. Hey, look at this, an actual fucking different super chat from someone else. It's this fucking damn Danthead from before. The T-Grave is Ivan, who's doing his absolute best to fucking get Phil to add his toxic contributions and get them read out on Phil's stream.
It's like, okay, it's the same thing again. There's nothing you're innovating at all. It's literally run around a bunch of empty areas that all look identical, get lost, fight a bunch of optional mini-bosses that are constant, you know, and then wander around till you finally stumble upon where the story is. And that's not good. When you play a FromSoft game and you get to a legacy dungeon, You feel like each piece of this dungeon was handcrafted specifically by the FromSoft devs to be interesting. Whether it's, oh, I wonder if there's a hidden enemy or a hidden area, or there's a tough new challenge or a platforming thing or a secret that you can find. Literally, in Black Myth Wukong, all right? It's so ridiculously redundant that you don't feel like anything is special. You feel like you're lucky if you run into an entire area, there'll be 2 enemies in a giant area and 1 piece of willpower, which is the upgrade material. And that's it. But why did they even make this fucking area? It doesn't serve a purpose. It's just an empty area. It's boring. And there's tons of things like that. It doesn't make sense. It's not effective use of the stages. It's just really boring, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I had sat around and I only played Black Myth Wukong for 2 weeks straight, which is likely what most gaming content creators did, probably would have had more attention, attained more interest, more support, and people would have liked it more because I would have been hardcore getting into it, all right? And I did do that to some extent when it first came out, but then what happened? We want you on our show as a collab, right? We want to do some co-op gameplay. Oh, here's an interview opportunity. And with all these things happening, it threw my schedule for a loop. So essentially, this game is kind of like, I almost compare it to like how Baldur's Gate 3 was. This is the kind of game that maybe if you have insane amounts of time to dedicate to just playing this game, and you play the hell out of it, you'll probably enjoy it more. That's not me anymore. Do you understand? Like, one point in my life it was. Not anymore. Now I'm a variety guy. I'm doing all kinds of stuff at all times now. I don't have...
You're constantly... So, you're a variety guy who keeps playing Street Fighter 6 for a whole year. A variety guy who is gonna fucking put his addiction to WWE Champions online that he's been fucking playing for 7+ years and sharing that online. It's like, it seems like there's not a lot of variety in Phil's actual life when it comes to the fucking content he creates, when a whole lot of it's fucking the same shit over and over again. Like, does this look like variety? 3 WWE Champion streams in a row. Does this look like variety here? Black Myth Wukong was like 4 fucking day streams in a fucking row. Street Fighter every single fucking week. Does that look like fucking variety to you guys every single fucking week? Does that fucking look like variety? I don't know, look at this Fallout fucking 4 free streams in a fucking row as well. Does this look like fucking variety to you guys? I don't know, I don't fucking buy it personally. Kilma saying, laugh my fucking arse off. He is blaming Kino Casino for losing interest in Black Myth. Meanwhile, Kino Casino are the same people who provided him with a resurgence. This is too rich. It's like he's blaming him, but he's thankful for blaming him, because it's like, yeah, those guys derailed my content, but I got a lot of money from them derailing my content, so they fucked my gameplay, of this game, but I have made bank off it, so nay big deal.
Have the opportunity to just sit down and play one game for 2-3 weeks straight, to hyper focus on it, and then play it to the end and enjoy it. I'm going to be taking breaks, I'm going to be swapping games around, and this game sadly is just not that kind of game. This game is like you had to play it immediately from start to finish, and it just doesn't work when you break it up. You know, it's not that I'm forgetting how to play it, it's just that I go back and I'm like, I'm still in chapter 3, I'm still in chapter 3. To give you some perspective here, my playthrough ends at 24 hours of gameplay. It's 20 parts, but several parts are an hour and a half long, so it's about 24 hours of gameplay. I counted last night, 12 hours of gameplay, half of my playthrough is chapter 3. What the fuck? What kind of pacing is that? It's called lack of pacing. It's called the director of the game didn't know how to direct the game, and instead he got lost in chapter 3 and crammed an insane amount of content into it for no good reason, and it just makes the game so fucking boring, you lose your way and don't care about it anymore. And that's exactly what happened to me. First you end up seeing the snow area, or you're like, oh, it's really cool. Then you go to the prison, and the prison is a slog. It's boring, it's repetitive, it's confusing, it doesn't explain what you're supposed to be doing. It's a little different from the rest of the game. You finally get through the prison, you get back to the ice area, you're like, okay, this is cool again. But then you realize, what the hell? It just goes on and on and on and on, and it all looks the same, and it's all boring, and it's all confusing. And it's funny, because I see people in the video comments saying stuff like, well, it's meant to be that way. Burger. So it's meant to be bad? I mean, they're like justifying, well, it's meant to be that way. I don't know why you're complaining. Because it's boring. I'm not bored when I play a legacy dungeon in a FromSoft game. Ever. Like, never. All right? When I just played another Crab's Treasure, another Souls-like spinoff, I was never bored. Never bored playing it. I had a great time the entire game. Okay? I'm fucking bored to tears as soon as I hit chapter 3 of Wukong. That's a problem. I mean, it's a major issue. The combat is all right, but it becomes incredibly repetitive. The structure of the game, run around empty areas till you find a mini-boss, is incredibly repetitive. The story is non-existent. The story doesn't even make sense. You're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. You can't. You basically have to go study Journey to the West and then try to apply the story of Journey to the West to this game to even interpret what the hell is going on.
Who fucking cares?
So, why do you think I maintained a 41 stream streak of support, but then it died yesterday? Because no one cares about Black Myth Wukong anymore. It's fucking boring. There's no way I can make a game like that entertaining and fun. I can't. You're literally keep wandering in circles endlessly. It's so boring. Then I finally get to the boss, the final boss of the stage, and he's incredibly poorly designed. First you fight a first phase. Okay, that's great. You beat the first phase, you go into a whole new area, and you're fighting a completely different boss. Okay, you beat that boss. Oh, it's not done. Wait, what? No, we just want chapter 3 to be over. No, it's not done. Welcome to phase 3. Where you gotta do all this fucking platforming, climbing past these enemies, and then you gotta fight the fucking boss another time, and it's even harder, and now there's a new element you never had to do before, blowing off super armor. No, fuck you. Fuck you. That's boring. I'm tired of this. I want to make progress. When you play a video game, you want to feel like you're making progress. That is the #1 problem with Black Myth Wukong. You don't feel like you're making progress because the game is too open, boring, repetitive, and it's a slog. I don't feel like anything when I play a FromSoft game is a slog. I didn't feel like that with Lies of P. I didn't feel like that with Another Crab's Treasure. So it's sad that this game that's trying to do something a little different is actually quite boring compared to all of its other contemporaries. It really is. It actually is, to me, the most disappointing Souls-like I've played in years. Because it starts off strong with great graphics and such promise, and then it just fizzles the hell out in Chapter 3, and I just don't want to play it anymore. I don't see myself playing it when I could. To give you perspective, yesterday during the podcast, we had over 600 viewers, okay? By the time that
What the fuck's that got to do with anything?
I was playing Black Myth Wukong consistently, we got into it, I was down to only 300 viewers. I lost...
Yeah, you can imagine like 3 hours later after you fucking bore people tremendously to fucking death, you're fucking blethering. Most people fuck off after your podcast anyway. That's even when you start gameplay, Phil. As soon as the podcast ends, you lose like 100 viewers, 200 fucking viewers, because people are only there to fucking watch your delusional fucking takes. And when the gameplay begins, people fucking check the fuck out. That is not a fucking game to blame for that. That's fucking you being a boring prick when you're playing these games. There's nothing else to fucking blame in that regard. But I got a super chat from ES. I don't know why it's taking so long for Stream Elements to catch up to the pop notification. I don't know. I'll probably play a notification eventually, but it's taking a damn fucking time. I don't know what's going on with that. But thank you to ES for the super chat. It says Space Marine 2 is going to hurt Phil if he doesn't play easy. Not only that, apparently there's issues with this game not letting you play on joystick, controller I mean, and Phil cannot play this game on mouse and keyboard. So if he's actually not able to fucking play with his controller, and he's playing on PC, remember, then yeah, we might have some serious problems with Phil. We're trying to play this game. Apparently the controller works fine, that's not what Phil was told.
Oh my dog! What's up?
And there's that very delayed super chat contribution. I don't know why it's so delayed. Usually it's quite fucking fast when somebody, does a super chat. It's like pretty fucking rapid. It's like a fucking 2-3 minute delay in between someone doing it and notification coming through, but I got no idea what's going on there. But there you go, cheers. Yes, but yeah, Phil was told in the chat earlier on there's problems or whatever with the controller, and Phil's like, oh no, that's a problem then because I cannot play on mouse and keyboard. But if it's all fixed, then I guess there's no issues for Phil. That's a shame.
Over half my audience because people thought the game was so fucking boring. So what am I supposed to do about that exactly? Right? There's nothing I can do. It's the game. So the streak ended yesterday. Yeah, and it's because of the game, and that sucks. It really does. Working hard, getting hype, crushing the fucking detractors by hitting those goals every single stream, and then it fucking fizzles out because the game is boring. It's like, well, that fucking sucks ass. I am sadly beholden to the content I'm putting out on a stream. If I'm doing an interesting interview, if I'm doing a fun collab, if I'm doing an appearance, if I'm doing a hype podcast with an interesting topic, that's cool. If I'm playing a game that started good and then fucking falls off a cliff, I can't make the game good again, right? I just can't. So it sucks. That's my final thoughts on the game. Starts off strong, has great promise, amazing graphics, but once you get to Chapter 3, the entire game falls off. It doesn't know what it wants. It's boring as shit. And then the funny part is, as I'm telling everyone my thoughts about this in the chat yesterday, a lot of people say, I didn't want to say nothing because it looked like you were liking the game. We all agree. We got past you. This game is boring and repetitive.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
It's not fun to watch. It becomes boring to play. And basically someone in chat was like, yeah, I'm in Chapter 4. And Chapter 4 is literally just a bunch of repetitive caves that all look exactly the same, and you just fight spiders a million times. It's basically the snow stage only in a cave, and it's spiders instead of these fucking zombie things. It's exactly the same again. I was like, well, fuck this then. I'm not even going to waste my time on it, That's just sad, because there was so much hype behind it, and to see it fizzle out like that, it's just sad, But it is what it is. So anyway, I'm done with Black Myth Wukong, and those are my final thoughts. Now, regards to the streak. Yes, it is true, the King's streak of hitting this goal ended yesterday, all right? But then it restarted, because last night during the Street Fighter stream, we hit it again. So...
Phil, you cannot have a streak of 1.
We're going to restart it. And
Jesus, this is so fucking cringe. Hold on. That's an incredible. You can't have a streak. Hold on, sorry, I'll go full screen. King streak. Hold on. There you go. My bar, my little fucking contribution bar was hiding the fucking thing. King streak 1.
Yesterday was a really slow day for
You need to have multiple for a streak to be a streak. You can't have a singular fucking streak or something. It's just... and he complains about other people's fucking use of English and grammar about how to fucking word things and phrase things, Phil. That is... You can't have a streak of 1. It's an impossibility, Phil. Oh my god. It's hilarious. So, Phil, honestly, I hope you have a big, long, successful streak again. It would be tragic. It would be tragic to see your streak die again so prematurely. I would be in bits. I really would. I don't know how I'd get on with life if Phil Streak were to suffer another premature end. I just don't know how. I might need professional help if Phil Streak ends so soon again.
We're going to see if we can maintain. Today I'm playing a game that people have asked me to play for months, and it was donated to me to see me play it today. You would think that would mean that would motivate people to come by today and support the stream. So I'm just going to say it right up front. Please support the stream. Let's hit it. Let's get that streak going again. Because right now, 1 is not a streak. 2 is. So let's do it immediately.
I mean, he even admits it. 1's not a streak, and yet he's got the fucking number 1 in there. I'm counting out another fucking bag.
This is fucking depressing!
Those of you who are here to chill and have fun, and you like the content, and you're upset that the streak ended yesterday, and you want to see it restart, and you want to see me keep crushing it every single stream, let's get it going. Please contribute to the stream. I will give you shout-outs as you contribute. In fact, I'm about to do shout-outs right now, because we're going to move on to our next topic, and obviously I want to finish this up first. Okay, so let's do it. First off, on the YouTube side of things, Soul Potato became a member this morning. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much to Soul Potato. And thank you for, I believe it, you know, he's been a member for quite some time and he was just re-upping. So thank you for that. Okay. Reyna has done a super chat and says, Phil, I'm a college student writing a case study paper. I'm hoping to interview you. I sent you an email. Let me know. I'll have to look. I didn't see an email from you, but most emails hit my spam folder because so many people email me with a bunch of bullshit. Not saying yours is bullshit. I'm just saying so many idiots email me a bunch of bullshit that my spam folder gets crazy with the amount of stuff it flags. I can take a look, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. Right now, I am so effing backlogged with work, trying to get new games, trying to make consistent content, clipping my content every day. I got an interview this week, and then I'm trying to line up more content. You know, soon the Kino Casino guys will be coming back by the end of September, and literally I'm going to be jumping into that. I got guys from,
Oh, you're not important enough to fucking Phil to give time to. The Kino Casino guys who are fucking away right now, they're higher priority, even though they're fucking on a hiatus right now and a fucking break. But Phil's like, as soon as those guys come back, I'm fucking making him a #1 fucking priority to try and do content of them because money, yeah. So fuck you, a random college student who wants to fucking do a paper on me and talk to me. You, if you're not going to make it worth my while, if I don't get fucking 5 bands from you to get, you know, to give you my time, then it's not worth my while. Jesus Christ, man, that's just, Phil, why did you just fucking tell him, nah, I'm not fucking interested. Like, it's not worth my time to fucking give you so much attention unless you're making it worth my fucking while. Just be honest with him, Phil. Just, you know, just put a price tag on your time, Phil. What do you want to do? $50,000? Is that your price? Is that your worth, Phil? 50k? Charge a guy 50k. And you'll fucking, you know, in that case, yeah, then you'll be able to fucking give him some fucking words for his fucking college paper.
What's it called? Cultaholic, who want to have me on as a guest. And I got all this stuff going on. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to have time to be doing an optional interview here for your project. All right.
Hold on. What was that Cultaholic thing?
I got an interview this week, and then I'm trying to line up more content. You know, soon the Kino Casino guys will be coming back by the end of September, and literally I'm going to be jumping into that. I got guys from, what's it called? Cultaholic, who want to have me on as a guest. And I got all this stuff going on. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to have time to be doing an optional interview here for your project. All right.
Is that a new revelation that that Cultaholic want to have Phil on as a guest on their show, or Cultaholic, or I mean, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember hearing about that. I'm not sure. I mean, there is a wrestling channel that sounds kind of like that, you know, like to talk about that kind of things, but why do I want to talk to Phil?
I really just don't foresee myself having that kind of time. All right, so I'm just being honest, but I will look for your email, and I appreciate your super chat. #1, T Gravy Z fan did a series of super chats. First, he says, would you give LTG a hug on stream? No. I'll put up $100 towards a money match with you two. Okay, good for you. Sadly, I don't think he ever wants to play me. And then he says, I don't think it's bad. I think you're bad at it. I'm not bad at Black Myth Wukong. In fact, I'm one-shotting most bosses. It's not a big deal. The game itself is actually not that tough. The problem is boring. It has nothing to do with difficulty level. I haven't run into a single part of Black Myth Wukong that was too tough for me. And I was like, oh.
Apart from last night, the boss kept crushing him. He couldn't fucking handle it. He's like, oh, fuck this. I'm bored. That chapter 3 boss decimated him. Time and time again.
Oh, no, I can't beat it. I've easily been wiping the floor with this game. The problem is the game is boring, so you're completely incorrect. And then he says LTG poops in his tub and stomps on the poop chunks. Well, I guess that means you probably live with him, right? Where you hide in his house and you pop out and you see him doing these things, right?
Scat talk. Phil could have ignored that, by the way. Phil could very easily have ignored that, but he wanted to read it out because it's scat talk.
Burger.
So I'm counting that.
Because I don't know how else you would know that. It's pretty disturbing, actually. Okay. And then Skylar just did a super chat. Would you play NBA 2K25? I would like to see you do a WNBA playthrough. No. No, absolutely not. I'm not interested in NBA. I'm not a sports guy. And then Games That Matter did a super chat and basically did a very insulting comment. So I'm not going to read that. You know, I don't read offensive stuff on my streams, so I'm definitely not going to read that. I would recommend you do not say stuff like that in my chat, or else you're going to get yourself banned. Because this is YouTube. This is not Kick in another place.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much to Kel Denson for the super chat who says, you would think that he would knows what a streak is, playing Street Fighter. Yeah, because it always tracks your fucking your win streaks, doesn't it? Yeah, if you have like multiple victories in a row, it tracks it at the top of your fucking, you know, username. So the opponent knows how many games you've won in a row, how many fights you won in a row, a wee win streak thing. So yeah. And I've never seen a Street Fighter say win streak of 1. I'm pretty sure it starts counting from like 2 onwards, doesn't it? It doesn't count 1. Well, this person won the last match, therefore the streak is at 1. Fuck me. By the way, that guy must have, you know, heeded Phil's advice because, as I said, that's the guy that started off in a €10 super chat from Germany, and all of a sudden he's like, here's, have €20 for a super chat, and €20 for a super chat, and so yeah, at least €70 dropped by this random person from Germany just to keep talking to Phil. After Phil fucking mocked and threatened him, saying you're gonna get fucking banned if you keep talking like that. I don't know what the original message was, by the way. I'm kind of curious. What was his original super chat? Let me go to raw DSP and we'll rewind it. What is raw DSP? There you are. Another start days raw Phil.
It's this simple. Aspen Gold.
Sorry, the thumbnail is the King Streak 1. Fuck me. Was it here? No, that's Gravy. Where's that's Gravy again, and after that it's going to be the what's his name guy. That's Gravy again. Fuck me. Fuck off, Gravy. Where is he? Where's the other guy? That's Gravy again. Fuck you. Where is it? Skylar. No, he doesn't care about NBA. Darth. Astrobot. Did he read out Darth Fig's super chat? Was looking forward to Astrobot. I don't think Phil read that out yet, did he? But he read out this one. Fuck Black Myth Wukong. These dog eaters cannot make a good game even if they toil for 1,000 years. What the fuck? Are you seeing this shit? So this is what Phil refused to read out. This is what Phil refused to read out earlier on. Fuck Black Myth Wukong. These dog eaters cannot make a good game. He didn't ban that person. He didn't ban that. He's like, no, €10, you know, I'm going to let you off that because I personally agree with that sentiment, but please don't do that again because you're not allowed to say those things on my channel. Jesus Christ, man. And so the guy gave him €60 more to apologise and say, by the way, it's okay. Fucking hell, man. I'll just give Raw a quick like and say, stop. I'm just gonna contribute a message out. There we go. Super chat skill. Super chats don't count dents. Oh my god. I'm just reading Phil's Raw chat right now, who are watching live, of course. It looks like Phil has to remind his audience that super chats do not count towards a goal. Beautiful. Okay, let's go on my bingo. I don't know if I can fall too far behind. We're already 24 minutes behind. I'm going to let Phil cook as much as I can.
You can say that kind of stuff, okay? Just being honest. You can't do that stuff here, alright? So, I appreciate your super chat, but consider that...
No, hold on. Let me just get a recap. So this is Phil's reaction to that particular super chat.
And basically did a very insulting comment. So I'm not going to read that. You know, I don't read offensive stuff on my streams, but I'm definitely not going to read that. I would recommend you do not say stuff like that in my chat, or else you're going to get yourself banned. Because this is YouTube. This is not Kick, another place where you can say that kind of stuff, okay? Just being honest. You can't do that stuff here, alright? So, I appreciate your super chat, but consider that your one warning. You can't say shit on YouTube like that. You get in trouble. Okay.
YouTube would get into trouble. Not Phil. Phil's cool with it, but YouTube would have a problem with that language.
Raina, yeah, I'm always gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lead you on. It's not that. Let me put it this way. It's not that I'm not interested in helping someone out with a college project. It's that right now I am being pulled in 27 different directions, and my viewers themselves are telling me,
the Kino Casino guys, I'm not even fucking back from the little hiatus yet. And you're planning to do things with him when I'm fucking gone, not even thinking about that sort of shit. So, but it does seem a bit like you're committing to things that are not even planned yet. You know, to try and fucking make things, to make sure you don't fucking do anything for this poor little college student who just wanted like fucking 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your fucking time. Like, now fuck that guy though, he's not making it worth my while. He probably won't even fucking offer me money. But Phil, he's going to offer you exposure in his college paper. Isn't exposure one of the most great ways you can fucking benefit?
You're behind on everything, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. So committing to something like that, I think it would be pretty unfair to you, because who knows if and when I even have a chance to do it or look at it, and I don't want to promise you something and then I never do it and then you get in trouble for it, right? So I would definitely recommend you look somewhere else. I doubt I'm going to be able to do it. Number 1 T Gravy Z fan to the super chat. I think deep down you have respect for LTG. You know, to some extent, sure, I guess. A guy who has toiled away for many years, and you know, he has the ire of the internet on him. And again, unlike myself, I have no idea why he has the ire of the internet on him. I've seen ridiculous clips of him saying stuff, but you know, I don't really know. So not necessarily respect, but maybe just feeling like I've been through that shit too. But a lot of people tell me he deserves it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't follow the guy. I don't really know his history or anything. All I know.
So you're going off what other people fucking say to form your opinion. And yet when the internet do that about you, you cry about fucking things being out of context and the internet fucking hating you because of hearsay. Funny how that works, isn't it, Phil?
Oh, is that they say he's a black DSP. There you go. Games That Matter did another super chat. Wow, thank you for this. A 20-euro super chat. Says, I listened to Asmongold yesterday. I went and bought Black Myth Wukong. Now I played for 10 hours, and I now agree with what you said, and I'm in deep regret. Yeah, you know, it sucks. And the thing is, what I've noticed is recently these years, right, these last 5 years or so, either everyone loves a game or everyone hates it. And it seems like there doesn't seem to be differing opinions. There's just a bandwagon mentality for shit. And in the case of Black Myth Wukong, I think what happened is a lot of people played it early and loved the first chapter, the first 2 chapters. I agree there. I actually think the first 2 chapters are great. But then you never hear anyone talk about the rest of the game, right? Because I don't think a lot of people probably never played that far. That's a lot of these content creators are. They play the first 2 chapters and never fucking go any further, right? So, and by the way, yeah, I think that there have been some content creators that whatever they say, people believe it. And I really do feel like people got to kind of be a little bit more skeptical, right? And I'm not saying anything about Asmongold. If he loves the game, good on him. You know, he does like certain kinds of games and he does dislike certain kinds of games. In this case, I don't like the game by chapter 3. I think it's boring. And that's my take. And you can disagree, but that's just my personal preference to take. If you liked it, good on him. But yeah, I just sadly think that it's a game that's way overhyped for what it is. Again, if you only played the first 2 chapters, you'd be like, whoa, this game's amazing. And then once you get to chapter 3, like, oh, what happened? So thank you so much, guys. Super chats this morning, very good right now, and I appreciate that. Wow. By the way,
go on. Mention the fucking lack of tips. Do it. I want the fucking beg button standby. Fucking do it.
Wait. If you're here live on the podcast, you're having a good time, you're looking forward to the PS5 Pro analysis we're about to do, please hit the like button. Right now, we're at 69 likes. And I know you guys like the number 69 for some odd reason. I can't figure out why. But let's get 100 likes. We got over 500 viewers and climbing. Let's get 100 likes on the stream this morning. All right, guys? Just click that like button. It helps a lot for engagement. I would really appreciate it. By the way, just as I said yesterday, my detractors literally are here in droves with bot accounts. They thumbed down all of my content now for 2 straight days. So
he said engagement. That's not our bingo.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Also, let me rewind this so don't miss the context.
I mean, let's get 100 likes on the stream this morning, all right, guys? Just click that like button. It helps a lot for engagement. I would really appreciate it. By the way, just as I said yesterday, my detractors literally are here in droves with bot accounts. They thumbed down all of my content now for 2 straight days.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So it's an insane amount of dislikes. So your likes are helping. Your likes are helping to offset that, especially on the stream. You know, I can get hundreds and hundreds of likes on my streams. It helps a lot to help their bullshit, you know, artificial thumbs down fucking nonsense that they do on my content. So please thumb up the stream if you like it. So far, I got 1 tip. Let's take a look at it. Just one little tip from Snow Carl. It's a $1 tip. He says,
oh my god, the fucking condescending fucking way fucking says he got 1 singular tip. Just one little lonely tip from Snow Carl. That tip is so lonely. It's all by itself. It has no friends to fucking hang out with. It's the one little singular tip, all alone with no other tips around it to make it feel comfortable and better. And it's such a small tip as well. It's not like it's a fucking big tip. I can fucking hold it so in the fucking Wild West or whatever. No. It's just a small little singular tip. Who needs fucking protection from bigger tips? Hint. I'm gonna rewind that just so you guys hear it again.
thumbs down fucking nonsense that they do on my content. So please thumb up the stream if you like it. So far, I got 1 tip. Let's take a look at it. Just one little tip from Snow Carl. It's a $1 tip. He says, I was thinking about the streak. It feels unfair. This new great thing we had was ruined by Black Myth Wukong. I don't really think the stream should count in the streak. Did you not make it 41 moving forward? No. We're not going to lie. We're not going to lie about it.
Yeah, Phil's lied enough this month, hasn't he? Come on. Phil's lied plenty already this month. He doesn't fucking need to lie some more. Come on, be fucking sensible.
Well, I'm honest. Listen, the streak ended. All right, I did my best to try to make lemonade out of lemons, and it didn't work. So now we're moving forward with other stuff that people have told me they want to see, that I think will be engaging and exciting, that will have the opportunity for us to talk a little bit more and stuff. Like, I don't know about the Warhammer lore, but man, it'll be fun to talk about it and stuff while I'm playing.
Oh, Phil said lemons. That's food talk.
Burger.
Yes, I know he was like using an analogy, but still, lemons are fucking food. I'm counting it.
In the game. So this will be neat, right? And, you know, fighting games are coming. Holy crap, MVC Collection, that's right up my alley for my youth. That's going to be fun and exciting, I feel, for the audience. So I think we're going to have a great time together with this content. And I'm going to do my best to maintain, but no, we're not going to lie about the streak and say that it never ended. It totally did. It's okay that it did, but now let's get it going again. So thank you. Actually, Snow Carl with that $1 tip is the first contributor to the new streak with that $1, okay? So,
History maker. He doesn't get a fucking pop-up notification for that small, tiny tip, but he was the first.
Let's get Snow Carl on the leaderboard at $1. And guys, let's get some more tips, all right? I see many people are doing super chats. That helps a ton, and I appreciate that. But the goal is tips, $150 for this stream.
There it is.
This is fucking depressing.
Let's get going and let's get some tips coming in to fill the king's coffers. Yes, yet again. All right, cool.
Has Phil still not said the word contributions yet? Like, he said contribute. He said the word contribute, but he didn't say the word contributions. as far as I'm aware. He said super chats, he said tips, he's actually called them what they are, but I don't think he's actually said the goddamn word contributions yet.
No, no one's upset with my behavior. What behavior? What are you even fucking talking about? Some idiot, another troll in the chat with another sock account, by the way. If you notice, there's a ton of sock accounts. Tons. They keep coming in. And it's a ridiculous amount. Like I said, I took a day off after the Craig interview, and they sat there making hundreds of fucking sock accounts, leaving negative comments, and literally voting up each other's comments.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So they would get engagement on the videos. Not that I care. I still got views. I still got paid for it. So I don't give a fuck. That's how dumb they are. They don't understand that engagement equals pay. So I got paid for all of it anyway.
So that includes thumbs down, doesn't it, Phil? On your streams. Thumbs down is still engagement on your content, which means that's a good thing for you, in theory. So why are you crying about it?
But I want to get the positivity coming back. And the problem is, the channel now has all these thumbs down that are bullshit artificial thumbs down, and I want to get back to where we were. We were doing great over the month of August. We had great momentum, and I want to rejoin that. You know, I want to get that back. So,
This is fucking depressing.
so number one Gravy's fan did a super chat. He says, mods clap his cheeks and clean up my chat. I don't know what he's talking about, but thanks for the super chat. Games That Matter did another 20 € super chat. Thank you, Games That Matter. Says, I cannot play modern games anymore. I play depraved Japanese visual novels. I learned about your channel when you first played Dark Souls 1 and you didn't used to lock on. Oh god, yeah. Dark Souls 1, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? I mean, we watched back my Dark Souls 1 playthrough as a retro react over on my DSP Throwback channel just a month or two ago. It's hilarious, but it's also incredibly rough because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I just rage quit eventually because I can't. Well, not even a rage quit. It's more of a disappointment quit because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, I give up. I'd rather play games I understand.
It's not a rage quit, guys. It wasn't a rage quit. It was a disappointment quit. You cannot count it as a rage quit because Phil was disappointed when he stopped playing that game. Nah, you wee bitch, it's a fucking rage quit. You fucking know it.
I don't understand this game. That's why I quit it. But you're right. I mean, that was a funny playthrough. And then number one T Gravy's fan again with a super chat. Would you join the Covenant? No. No. If you want my honest opinion, I think the whole idea of these groups that these people make, like the Angry Army, the Brofist Army, the Covenant, and the dudes.
The Hate Army? The Hate Army, Phil? Shout out to Hate.
I think it's dumb as hell. What you're doing when you do that, okay? When you basically name your entire grouping of viewers as something, right? You are essentially taking away their identity. You're saying, hey viewer, I don't care about you as a person at all. I just see you as a number on a spreadsheet. I just see you as another face in a mob of fans. And I don't treat my viewers and fans like that at all. It was hilarious when Craig was on here and he goes, so on the side scrollers, we call our fans and our viewers normal men. I was like, first of all, what a stupid fucking name. And second of all, so basically you do what everyone else does. You categorize your viewers into this blanket mob. You don't actually interact directly with them. You don't really care about them. You just see them as a source of views and income. And that's why I don't like doing that. I've never done that. I never had a grouping that I called my viewers. I'm 16.
Oh my god, Phil apparently does not see his viewers as a source of income. Phil is trying to fucking claim and make the strange claim that he does not see his audience that he relies on a daily basis to fucking get money to pay his bills as a source of income. This is the same bastard that referred to his fans as the Hate Army, and he fucking had merchandise saying Hate Army on it, and he fucking had the number 86 Hate Army on a fucking football jersey. Yeah. Like, I wonder what would happen if I go to Pig Go. Give me a second. And type in the words Hate Army. Let's have a go. Well, 189 results. So let's go to the older results and see what's been said. What's this video here?
So, I'm calling upon the Hate Army. I rarely do this, but I need you guys definitely to help us out with
It
this.
sounds like he's referring to his own fans and calling them the Hate Army. Would you look at that? So, yeah, Phil, you massive fucking hypocrite. Enough of that shit. Hate Army.
15 years I've been doing this. I don't do that shit because I do feel that that's dumb. I'm just here to hang out with an awesome group of people this morning. You're all individuals. You're all intelligent adults. You know what you like. You know what you don't. And I'm happy for you guys coming by, hanging out with my content, and supporting the channel. And I'm not going to call you some stupid name. The King's Army. No, we're not going to do, you know what I mean? Now, I did make a faction in WWE Champions. I think we called the King's Army because it's a faction. It's supposed to have a name like that. But I'm not going to actually call my viewers that. I really do think that that's dumb. Okay? Okay.
I hate it when you fucking pause a stream, you go back to it, and the fucking volume just fucking dies out of fucking nowhere. I don't know why it feels a lot lower in volume than usual. It tends to fucking fix itself eventually.
Wow, Games That Matter did another 20 € super chat. Thank you for all these super chats, Games That Matter. He says, keep going, King. I'm a 42-year-old engineer from Germany. I got big respect for you. You made it clear that you only play games you enjoy. Exactly right. I'm not going to force myself to play stuff that I'm not having a good time with when I'm in such demand to play all these other games. Like, I'm playing Black Myth Wukong. Everyone's screaming at me, why aren't you playing Space Marine 2? And I'm like, well, because I committed to Black Myth Wukong. And I'm playing it. I'm like, I hate this game. I'm not having fun with it. Why the fuck am I forcing myself to play it further? Fuck this. So I quit it, and now I'm happy that we're going to be doing other stuff, you know? Seriously. Okay, more tips coming in. Wow, we do have to get... I want to talk about DSP Throwback, all right? And then I want to talk about this PS5 Pro. We're going to get to those topics, I promise you guys, okay? But we got shout-outs to do. I'm very appreciative of all this support. Thank you, guys. I see the $1 tip again from Snow Carl. I missed most of the Kino Casino arc. Would you explain who they are and what you like most about them? Quite frankly...
Well, that's a good question, actually. Snowcar always has these kind of interesting questions that fucking forces Phil to actually think of a good... It puts him on the spot to try and come up with a good, intelligent answer. And Phil usually likes those. Waste of fucking money, by the way, of course. But yeah... Fox is trying to ask, was that a leg slap? I'll rewind it. We'll see if Phil slapped the leg.
He's playing Space Marine 2, and I'm like, well, because
The volume fixed itself, hurry.
I committed to Black Myth Wukong. And I'm playing it, I'm like, I hate this game. I'm not having fun with it. Why the fuck am I forcing myself to play it further? Fuck this. So I quit it, and now I'm happy that we're gonna be doing other stuff, you know? Seriously. Okay, more tips coming in. Wow, we do have to get... I want to talk about DSP Throwback, all right? And then I want to talk about this PS5 Pro. We're gonna get to those topics, I promise you guys, okay?
No, that's not a leg slap. He didn't hit his leg. He's putting his hand down, but he wasn't hitting his leg, though.
We got shout-outs to do. I'm very appreciative of all this support. Thank you, guys. I see the $1 tip again from Snow Carl. I missed most of the Kino Casino arc. Would you explain who they are and what you like most about them? Quite frankly, they seem like a couple of easygoing guys, right? Who are open-minded. They're giving me a venue to show that I'm a human, not some kind of fucking piece of shit. And to actually show people my personality and that I'm, you know, I have some things to say. Like, I was the straight man. They had me on their show. I was the straight man, not knowing what the hell clips they were looking at. And I'm watching it from the outside, and I'm like, good God, like, what is all of this, right? Like, and they liked that. And then they started watching my content and enjoying it. They started watching some of my old stuff, my new stuff. We did co-op gameplay together, of Chain Together, and it was funny as shit, right? It was fun. Then I did another appearance on their show where I talked to Josh Moon, the owner of Tiki Farms, and we had it out. And it was great content. All of it was great. They gave me a chance to actually not just stand there and be harassed by a bunch of assholes about dumb shit like fucking playing a mobile game. Who the fuck cares about me playing a mobile game? No one with a brain.
And Phil is referring to phone stuff, so...
Burger.
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning. That's the truth. So... it was awesome. It really was. And
so if nobody cares that you're playing a phone game, does that mean you don't like June the King including it in his documentary about you? Which led to you admitting you'd lied to your audience for several fucking years?
it worked out really well. And you know, I know for a fact that a lot of you who are here today are probably here watching right now because you saw me on Kino Casino. I mean, right now I have 555 viewers and climbing. By the way, we hit 100 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. If you're here and you're enjoying yourself, consider liking the stream if you haven't yet. And that's 150 of the audience that did, but let's get that to 150. That'll help the channel tremendously to offset the troll bullshit that they've been doing for 2 days. Okay? Thank you very much. And it's free to do. It's easy. Please do it. But anyway, I know many of you are probably from Kino Casino. My podcast used to get like 200-300 viewers, and now I'm getting 500-600 every day. So I've almost doubled my attendance. That's amazing.
Now, Phil has usually had like 400 plus in his podcasts as consistently. It's like he's never been as low as like 200, 300 viewers for fucking the podcast. At the very start, maybe. He usually aims to have at least 200 or whatever, you know, before he goes live properly. But nah, that usually fucking goes up quite a lot, you know what I mean, to like 400, 500 very easily, even before the Kino Casino stuff.
Amazing, right? I'm glad that you guys enjoy the content and you want to come by and hang out every day. Thank you so much for that.
Who fucking cares?
And I've now received a $10 tip from Rick Perez. The Wukong concern controls are hilarious. I can't wait for the next 7-hour detractor restream titled DSP shamelessly listens to his audience and makes a business decision. Exactly right, because it'll be DSP wage quit Black Myth Wukong, which
you did, Phil. Let's just fucking real. And hey, if that's what you got to do for your business, fair enough. But don't deny it's not a fucking wage quit. Look, you couldn't beat that fucking chapter 3 boss. You didn't hit your fucking goal for your fucking tips. And so it was a combination of a rage quit because you fucking couldn't beat the boss, and a wage quit because you didn't fucking hit your goal. Double fucking whammy. And you're like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm blaming the game for not hitting the fucking goal. Alright, you move on. Accept it and move the fuck on. But trying to fucking frame it anything ever differently is just disingenuous to your audience, isn't it?
Into the street. Now, is it true that Black Myth Wukong ended the streak? Yes. Well, at the same time, if my entire audience is telling me, man, this game is boring, stop playing and do something else, and I listen to the audience and I make that decision, how is that a bad thing? But that's the thing, they don't get it. They're that dumb. They actually think it's a bad thing that I'm listening and taking feedback and doing other stuff. Like, people wanted me to stop playing Black Myth Wukong so bad, someone donated Space Marine 2 for me to play today. I could have bought it, but someone just said, no, here, please just fucking play this game and stop playing Black Myth Wukong because it sucks so bad. So I listen, you know? But this is the new Phil. The new Phil actually listens to you. So, there you go.
Is this a new Phil? How many new Phils have we had over the fucking years? Because I swear I've had like fucking 20,000 of them. Apparently every fucking like 6 months we have a fucking brand new version of Phil Burnell because he's fucking different from the old version of Phil Burnell, but the new Phil Burnell promises to fucking change and he's not fucking like the old Phil Burnell, and he's fucking going to change his ways and he's fucking better and he listens to everyone and he's all nice and he's all happy and all that shit. And then 6 months later, Phil claims there's a brand new Phil Burnell. The old Phil's gone. This is a new Phil Burnell again. Every like 6 months or so we get a fucking brand new Phil Burnell. Because the old Phil Burnell apparently was so fucking awful for some reason. Even though every 6 months Phil claims, I'm new and I've changed my ways and I know what I'm doing there and I listen to you guys, fuck off.
Oh, so thank you, Rick Perez, for a $10 tip. Just remember, for every moronic idiot who made the video, DSP wage quits Black with Wukong, then they look down here and they see this being reached and they go, oh, fuck. So please support the stream. Let's keep it.
Jesus Christ, man, he's really trying to push a fucking narrative, an us versus them narrative, where we fucking lose if Phil Burnell gets a whole bunch of fucking money. Jesus Christ. Dash, you saying I'm implying DSP's a Time Lord? No, that would, nah, I don't think Phil's ego could fit inside the TARDIS, personally.
Keep it going. Let's keep the positivity rolling. Let's hit this goal as soon as possible today to make them fucking see, then shut the fuck up and cry about it, and then we can enjoy Space Marine 2 and say fuck them. Okay? Seriously. Because they deserve it. 10 years of fucking harassment. It's time to end the bullshit and put it against them, right? Let's pin their fucking balls to the wall. Alright. Well, that's what we've got so far. I do think there's one more super chat here from #1 T Gravy Z fan. He says, he keeps saying, he keeps basically using Look to Your God's real name, which apparently gets offended when you do. I don't know. He's kind of like these people who they change their identity, and then if you say they're old.
Isn't his name like Dalian Sparrow or something? Like he had that as his username before online or whatever. But Dale Sparrow or whatever. So yeah, it's his fucking name. What's his Dale Wilson? What's his Sparrow thing all about then? Dale Wilson. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter to me, you know. Like it is. A name's a name and all that.
Old name. They're like your what do they call it? You're dead naming me or something like that. What do they call it? What do they call it when you use their old name that they don't like anymore? There's a word for it, right? It's like so offensive. So,
you mean the King of Hate? You really get riled up when people call you the King of Hate.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to use his old name and piss him off, you know? So anyway, he says, he works at 7-Eleven. Where did you guys get that from? Dead naming? Is that what it's called? Dead naming? So I don't want to dead name LTG. His name is Mr. Sparrow, all right? We're going to call him Mr. Sparrow, as he wants to be called. It's respectful. You say what someone wants to be addressed by. You know, I like to be addressed by DSP, Darkside Phil, or the King. Those are all perfectly fine. If you were to call me
King of what?
asshole, I'd be like, wow, you're a dick. So I'm not going to call him his old name. Mr. Sparrow. It's respectful, correct? Yeah, I know. I don't know why you would pick Mr. Sparrow as your new name. It's pretty bad, but that's my opinion. He chose it, so, you know. A tiny little Tweety bird, the Sparrow. That's what he chose for his name. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. Reese Wild just did a super chat. $5, thank you. He says, I'm here watching. I have much respect for Josh Moon. You had a great discussion with him, showed a lot of maturity. DSP win. Yeah, and that's how I want to continue to conduct myself on the internet. Okay? I want to have good discussions. I want to bring out content out of people that you haven't seen yet. No one has seen someone talk to Josh Moon like that before and get that kind of stuff out of him, and that's what I did, you know? No, Keemstar? Do you expect there to be a cordial Keemstar interview? Did you expect Stuttering Craig, the supposed nice guy of the internet, to drop his mask and show his true heinous self during the interview? You didn't expect any of that shit, did you? So that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, it's been wild, and I'm really enjoying myself. And I can't wait for more, you know? It's going to be cool. So thank you very much, Reese Wild, for that. #1 T Gravy's fan, another super chat. Damn Phil roasting LTG for being a little bird, laughing out loud. Well, I mean, that's the name he chose for himself. A little Tweety bird that flitters around. He didn't choose the hawk, the Black Hawk. Imagine if his name was like, Talon Blackhawk or something, right? Like, whoa, Max Power, right? You're gonna rename yourself. You get something badass. He chose Sparrow.
Max fucking Power, the Simpsons fucking meme. By the way, there are people in the world called Max Power, and like, if you know, that's just like, you just know, like, their parents knew exactly what they were fucking doing, naming their kid Max. Is our son name's Power? Are you sure you want to raise to our boy? He's like, aye. Trust me, he'll drown in the fucking pink when he grows up, trust me. Max Power, how do you do, hen?
You tell me. Anyway, alright, so let's continue, right? Let's continue. I received a $2 tip. It's Master. Okay.
Hold on, Dashy. Dashy's saying Meg in Family Guy's full name is Megatron. Is that canon? Jesus, man. Shut up, Meg.
Sorry, because sometimes people do giant messages. I want to read them first. So basically, this person says, They've been watching what's been going on in the last month. I'm going to take this time to say I'm proud of you for taking accountability. Remember, the money will come when you're yourself instead of asking for it. Well, I don't think anyone won between you and Craig.
Oh my god, Phil, please heed that advice. Heed that fucking advice. You don't need to fucking ask for it. You don't need to fucking remind your audience every fucking 20 minutes. By the way, guys, hint, fucking hint. I'm going to rewind this so you don't miss the context, so I couldn't help myself. Oh, that fucking face, so hold on. I'm not really looking for thumbnail faces today because Phil's off tomorrow, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't really ignore that face. You know, it's a very angry looking face. So yeah, give me a second here. Hey, work my magic, and by my magic I mean this website's magic, so they can do the work for me. There we go, copy that and let me throw it into the member Discord. And speaking of the member Discord, Tacozilla has been at it again of a picture of Phil Burnell. Time for another feasting with the king. God is stuff indeed. And Meester has tried to perfect his work from the other day as well. He just sent it to me there. Saying, he says it's good this time. It was good last time, Meester, to be fair. Like, I praised that image last time. But also you completed a hat. But you know, but if you're going to complete the hat, at least try and complete his finger. Nah, that's a bit too much trying hard. If, you know, get his finger sorted. And Meester's just fucking throwing all the images at me now. There we go. We got Phil devouring the fucking world. Feasting with the king. Phil versus Europe. Watch out, Africa, you're next. Anyway, let's get on with the bingo. Cheers for that, Meester.
Messages, I want to read them first. So basically this person says, they've been watching what's been going on in the last month. I'm going to take this time to say I'm proud of you for taking accountability. Remember, the money will come when you're yourself instead of asking for it. Well, I don't think anyone won between you and Craig. Good on you clapping back on him. Yeah, the whole point wasn't to win. The point was, Craig did me dirty. All right? He really did. Doesn't matter how he wants to spin it to save face. He did me dirty for the last year, and he continues to do me dirty to this day. Right? He still did. Even after the interview, he continued the bad behavior. All I wanted him to do was admit it and apologize, and he refused. So I exposed him. I didn't need to win. All I needed to do was expose him for who he is. Now he can absolutely never deny the fact that he was fucking exposed on my stream. It's in black and white. He did it to himself. He read emails. He exposed the fact that he was completely unprofessional, didn't care about it being legit, just wanted to make a buck on it, and was going to get his way one way or the other. If he didn't get the giant bomb exclusive of me confessing to everything, he instead was going to twist it into this toxic fucking thing for weeks to months on end to get it over anyway. But then, when I called him out on it, he had nothing to say. Oh, I don't check my emails. The biggest coping bullshit, pussy shit you could possibly say. You know? So, he's done. He's cooked. I didn't need to beat him. He beat himself. All right. I received a $5 tip. Oh, no. Rick Perez did a $5 tip. He says, Mr. Sparrows? How about Mr. Swallows? Oh, come on. That's bad. Now, I didn't say that. I did not say that. That was the tipper, Rick Perez, who said that. All right? I didn't say that at all. So I refuse to take accountability for that. That was what he said. All right?
A surprise. Phil refuses to take accountability to the things that he reads out in his own content. What a big fucking surprise. Now who's a fucking pussy?
Right? Wow. All right. Well, thank you guys for the support. And let's move on. Quick topic here I need to talk about. DSP Throwback. Many of you have looked at the channel. Not many of you have stayed, okay? To be honest, the DSP Throwback channel, you can find it at youtube.com. Here, I'll show it to you, actually. Why not? I can put it on screen when I talk about it. Why don't I do that? I mean, it only makes sense, right? So, here's the DSP Throwback channel, okay? This is essentially a passion project for posterity purposes. And what I mean by that is the content that I'm putting up on this channel is very old content. It's gameplay from 10, 15 years ago. The quality is not great, which is why we're restoring some of it, to try to make it better quality, to make the audio sound better, to make it be like 60 frames per second because it was like 20, right? It's not amazing stuff. At the same time, it's stuff that is from my past and my history, and I'm liking the fact that some people are jumping on to enjoy it, okay? Now, what I've been doing with this is we usually have 2 series that are being restored at the same time. Currently, that is me doing Red Dead Redemption online gameplay. It was free roam gameplay I did in 2010, and it was lots of gameplay that was lost to time. Like, basically, you couldn't find it anywhere on the internet. It had gotten deleted, all right? At the same time, I'm restoring my Grand Theft Auto Vice City playthrough, my original one from 2012, okay? And basically, those are going back and forth between days.
I love how even though it's not him doing all this fucking shit, it's a fucking team of unpaid debt turns behind the fucking scenes working their fucking arses off to try and fucking get his content ready for him. Phil is saying, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. It's not a wee thing. No, no, no. This is Phil's content. He made the content. Who cares if a bunch of fucking people put in so much time and effort to try and clean up the audio and clean up the visuals and try and make it look better than it fucking was? No, no, no. That does not matter to Phil Burnell. At the end of the day, that is his content, it is his fucking money, therefore it is I, me, re. Fuck the we, only me, re.
Days of the week, with each part being like a 30-minute part that gets restored. We are coming now to the end. In fact, I think this morning, this is it. This is the last part of the Suicide Kings content. And what I mean by that is these are a series where we were basically meeting some guys online. We're trying to creatively kill ourselves. Like, we loaded into that wagon and we rode full...
Some guys online, aka your friends. Just say the word friends, Phil.
Speed off a cliff into a waterfall, recorded each other's perspectives, and kind of edited it into a special video. So this was the raw gameplay of that, and it was over 8 hours of it, okay? We're now done with that. So what I want to let you guys know is we're going to now continue on with GTA Vice City. We still have a ways to go with Vice City. We're about 8 hours into that, and I think that playthrough is like 14 hours, something like that, 16 hours. So we're about halfway into it, and we're going to continue on with that, and that's going to keep going over the month of September. But what I'd like to now do is start with horror content on this channel. Just on Sunday night, we started my reaction to my original Resident Evil 1 director's cut from way back in 2013. I think it was just when I started Direct Capture, all right? So it's very old stuff, and I wanted you guys to join me every Sunday night when we do a retro react to that on a stream. It's really good stuff. We had a great time on Sunday night. So that's going to be going on. But what I want to do is I want to start restoring Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare, okay? For those who don't know, hi, Jasper Kitty, how you doing? Jasper, what's going on?
Who fucking
For those who don't
cares?
know, Undead Nightmare was the one DLC they did for Red Dead Redemption 1, and it was a what-if horror scenario. What if in the Wild West, zombie apocalypse broke out, and everyone started becoming mutated monsters? What if all of a sudden, the 4 horses of the apocalypse started riding the Old West, and you could catch them? What if there really was a Bigfoot, and all this kind of stuff? So it's a what-if scenario that's very interesting. It's entertaining. And I played it with co-op commentary with my friend John Rambo, and we absolutely loved it. It's pretty lengthy, too, if I remember correctly. Jasper? Oh, you know.
Hey, Phil says friend about goddamn time.
Burger.
It's not a bingo, but I do have something to say about that.
Fuck you and your friends. Can I jump on the chair? I thought he wanted to jump on the chair so you guys could see him, but he didn't jump on the chair this morning. Anyway, it's a great DLC, and it's missing from the internet. It got deleted, so that's what I want to work on next. So FYI, starting over this coming week, I'm going to give my editors the first batch of Undead Nightmare, and they're going to start working on that. So you're going to have a balance.
Wait. Your editors? I thought you were a one-man show, Phil. I thought you didn't have anyone helping you out behind the scenes, not just these other bigger YouTube content creators. You have a team of people to help create content for you and manage your channel and manage your videos. I thought you were a small-time guy, though. This completely contradicts my previous fucking, perception of what Phil Burnell was like as a content creator. He has a team of people driving his success.
You're going to have GTA Vice City, Undead Nightmare. Those will be the playthroughs that are going to be restored on the channel daily. And then on weekends, I'm going to stream Resident Evil Director's Cut, and we're going to have that as well. So this channel is now going to start having lots of horror content. So if you're into horror, it's almost autumn, right? We're going to start getting into the autumn vibe with pumpkin spice lattes and freaking leaves falling and scarecrows and jack-o'-lanterns. Well, that channel will be a great place for you to get that kind of content if you're looking for it. Now, it's all old content, but it's still fun. So I hope you'll give it a look. I just wanted to throw that out there and let you guys know the pacing is changing over there now. Basically, Undead Nightmare, if I remember correctly, is actually the final...
Jesus, man, I just seen the fucking views. Look at the views apart, that fucking middle video there. Uploaded 2 hours ago on Phil's Throwback channel. Part 16 of Red Dead Online. 16 fucking views. 16. Fuck me, man. 16 views in 2 hours. Even 14 hours ago, an overnight video. Moon Knight Sonata, and that's 91 views.
Piece of content. Besides, like, these one-off playthroughs. Like, for example, I had done a little bit of Kung Fu Panda gameplay. I have some vlogs that are missing. So there's still some things that I can upload later for posterity purposes that are missing from the internet. But for the most part, this Undead Nightmare is the last big playthrough that has been deleted from the internet that will now be somewhere to watch, okay? So I definitely hope you guys will give it a look, okay? So I just want to throw that out there, all right? Okay, cool. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our big segment. The big announcement. The big to-do this morning, okay? But before we do that, I have a couple shout-outs to do. So let me go ahead and do those, and then we'll get to it, okay? So, let's see here. Don McLean did a super chat. Guest ideas, Asmongold, Sam Hyde, and I also a reminder to everyone, Kevin Nash was humbled in the sweltering hot summer of 92. Okay, first of all...
Why is Phil, by the way, not addressing Ethan Ralph? Ethan Ralph has been desperate trying to get Phil's attention, and that would fucking get some interest on the internet because Ethan Ralph is also a big prominent lolcow. You know what I mean? He's certainly going through his fucking fair share of things, and Ethan Ralph is fucking gung-ho trying to get Phil Burnell's attention. Is Phil just doing his best to ignore Ethan Ralph as much as possible? And not rise to it? I don't know, that seems like something that Phil could fucking... use to his benefit to try and fucking get some more drama content going.
Asmongold does not read DMs or anything. I've tried reaching out to him a few times over the years for stuff. He doesn't read his DMs or respond. I have absolutely no idea how I would ever reach out to Asmongold for anything. I would love to have a conversation with Asmongold. Seriously, like, I'm just being straight up. I have no ill will towards the guy whatsoever. I think he's kind of a real guy.
But he has nothing to do with your content, so why the fuck would you two talk in the first place? Like, you two have nothing, like, there's nothing in common apart from the both of you are content creators. And even then, I would say they're two different kinds of content.
No, I actually agree with a lot of his takes that he's had over the years. And I think that having a conversation with him will be fun. I don't think he wants to have a conversation with me. I don't think he gives a shit about Darkside Phil. He would want to have a conversation with Darkside Phil. I'm just being honest. I do think it would be great, but I don't think he'll do it.
Why would he? What's the fucking point? Like, what? There is no link to you guys apart from the time he reacted once or twice to your fucking detractor content.
It's this simple. Asmongold, I DM'd you on X or Twitter about talking about conversation or whatever, and you didn't respond. Just read that and respond if you're interested. If not, just ignore me, I guess.
Whoa. I thought I fucking wanted to keep that shit behind the scenes so the fucking people wouldn't go and harass these content creators on his behalf. Now he's probably fucking called out Asmongold, probably hoping for his fucking, you know, fan base to fucking give Asmongold a wink wink, nudge nudge. Hey, check your DMs, DSP is trying to get in touch. Fucking hell, Phil. You desperate little bitch, I'm counting that as a beg.
This is fucking depressing!
Okay, there you go. I don't know who the hell Sam Hyde is. I heard the name about drama and shit, but I don't know who that is, nor do I want to get involved in drama circles, so I'm probably not going to be doing anything with Sam Hyde unless someone can explain why I would want to do that. But thank you, Don McLean, for the super chat. I received a $1.12 tip from a name that I'm not going to say because it's disgusting, but it is a $1 tip and I will count it, okay? All right. That was it. Okay. All right, let's continue. Now it's time for the big topic of the day. All right, the PS5 Pro has been officially announced with dates, pricing, features. Let's dive into it, shall we? Let's do some analysis on the PS5 Pro live here on the Level 1 podcast. And again, thank you everyone. Wow, actually views did go up. We're gaining more viewers. Please, if you're enjoying the stream, please give it a like. We're at 131 likes. Let's hit 150. That would help a lot.
This is fucking depressing!
This morning, the best way to support would be tipping because we're trying to regain the king streak. We want to hit it 2. That's a real streak. All right, so
this is fucking depressing!
Let's get it done as soon as possible so we can focus on the rest of the show. All right, cool. All right, let's just watch this together. I've not seen this yet. This is the PS5 Pro trailer. Okay, so let's watch this together and see what it's all about, and then we'll go from there.
Ooh, shiny.
What's funny is they're trying to make it look like it's not white, but it is. Like, if it was black, if they actually recolored it to be black, I think people would like it more. But you know it's still white. They're not going to change the base color of it.
Sony in blackface console conspiracy? Controversy?
Da-da-dum-dum-da-da-dum-da-da. What is that music?
DSP tries it. Understanding shadows.
That sounds like shit's like total corporate shit, right? Dum-da-da-dum-da-di-da-da. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna count that as weird noises.
Burger?
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Well, just saying that shit is a weird noise in my opinion.
That sounds like shit's like total corporate shit, right? Dum-da-da-dum-da-di-da-da. Shut the fuck up. Spectral Super Resolution. Feature only available on select PS5 games that have been enhanced for PS5 Pro when compared with PS5. PS5 Pro enhanced features will vary by game. I like that the first thing they announced had to have a disclaimer at the bottom of the screen that basically this is all nonsense and probably no games will have it, right? This is the equivalent of like the Sega Genesis or Master System saying, oh, it has blast processing, right? Wow. I'm supposed to be looking at it. This is hilarious. High frame rates. Instead of 60, now you can do 120 frames. Advanced ray tracing, and it has exactly the same disclaimer again. Feature only available on select games, right?
I mean, clearly it's not going to fucking be available in older games. It couldn't fucking develop the games in time for this thing. It's a
Vertical
necessary
stand
disclaimer.
sold separately. No disk drive. Look at that. There's no disk drive on it at all. Witness Play Unleashed. Witness Play Unleashed. That's their tagline for this thing. Play has no limit. So they failed to put the information into the trailer. So now we have to go to the PlayStation blog to actually get the full information. Don't ask me why they didn't put the information in the trailer. Welcome to PlayStation 5 Pro, the most visually impressive way to play games on PlayStation. I'm glad they clarified that. Because obviously, if you have a gaming PC, you already have all of these features. And if they were like, it's the most visually impressive way to play games, people would be like, what are you, fucking stupid? Right? Why are you lying? Right? Let's take a look. Features including GPU upgrade, advanced ray tracing, and PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. We can't wait to figure out what that is. We worked hard to continuously evolve the console. Yeah. We developed PS5 Pro with deeply engaged players and game creators in mind.
This is going to sound annoying, but I feel like Phil said wrong earlier on when addressing somebody claiming he fucking rage quit a game. Although that might have been... It's bugging the crap at me, but I feel like, you know, ages ago, Phil said somebody was wrong for claiming he did something in Wukong. You know, like fucking... I don't know. I think Phil said wrong, and I can't remember him saying wrong. But if I said it, I didn't tick it off, and it's annoying me. If that makes sense. I'm tempted to tick it, but I can't remember when. And I might be wrong about it, so fuck it. It just annoying me. Guys, if I miss anything in the bingo card and you catch me missing something, please tag me in the chat and let me know. I don't want to fucking fail bingo because I'm a fucking dumb bastard that fucking missed something happening, you know? It's just one of these things, if I run away from a full house, it's because I fucking missed something daft like that, you know what I mean? I'd be very annoyed myself.
You've asked for a console that runs even higher fidelity graphics with smoother frame rates at 60 frames per second. We achieve this on PS5 Pro with several key performance features. By the way, it said that on the box for PlayStation 5. I just want to make that clear. On the box of
Don't you have the box behind you propping up your fucking art?
PS5, it says 4K, and it also says 120 frames. So they lied. The box said it was capable of doing that, yet no games ever ran like that. So they were full of crap. It was
Well, if the console could do it, but the games that were being made didn't fucking live up to the possibilities of what the PS5 could deliver, is that not the game developer's fault instead of Sony's fault? It's not Sony's fault that the games... And also bear in mind as well, some of those claims were not about gameplay themselves, but DVDs, like watching Blu-rays or whatever. I don't know Blu-ray, but yeah, if you actually fail to read the whole box, you fucking need to actually read the things that are on the fucking box. Is that what it says? It says up to. It's a marketing way of saying it. You know, it's, yeah. Fuck me. This is old ground though. I've debunked this chat from Phil before when he fucking showed off a fucking box.
There's misadvertisement on the box of the PS5 console. Just make that clear. Okay? So, upgraded GPU. With the PS5 Pro, we're upgrading a GPU that has 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables up to a 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. Okay? So, I get that. But what was the last game that you played, alright, on PS5, for PS5, where you were like, man, that rendering was too slow. Man, the loading took too long. Man, the game just can't keep up. Can you think of one? Now, admittedly, I haven't played the last few games that I played on PS5. Maybe Star Wars Outlaws is the case, but Star Wars Outlaws has the same problem on PC too. So it's not the hardware, right? It's the games. So it doesn't even really make sense. Like, they're saying it'll be 45% faster rendering, but why did we need that? Did we have any games that weren't rendering right? Not to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember playing a game I was like, man, the game, it just can't keep up, right? Advanced ray tracing. We've added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. It allows the rays to be cast at double and sometimes triple the speed of the current PS5 console. So, to give you some perspective here, ray tracing. Yes, I've now played a few games with ray tracing on. Black with Wukong was one. I had it on for Star Wars Outlaws. And what I can tell you is your mileage may vary. It really depends more on the game than the hardware. My PC is almost top of the line. It's not top, but it's good. It's a really good PC for what it is. And I can turn ray tracing on to max for most games. And some perspective here. So with the ray tracing on all the way, someone's walking with a torch next to a river, and you can see the fire of the torch reflected in the river rippling, right? You can see more through the water, and you can see the ripple effects and everything. You can see better shadows, way more detailed shadows, and lights coming through trees and stuff. Is it good? Yes, it is. It's really cool. Does it change the game? No, it doesn't. It doesn't change the game. It just...
For me, it would, in my opinion, because it feels like a more immersive experience, man. Your attention gets... You know, you catch these things, you see there's attention to detail, and you fucking basically get more, you know, like, connected with the fucking world you're fucking playing in. You know, I would personally like these little details, and I think, you know, if I'm immersed in the game, like, this is the thing though, Phil Burnell does not fucking play games for the joy of playing fucking games. Most people do. Most fucking people are not fucking playing games to make money, like Phil is. When people play games, we're just fucking playing the games for the joy of fucking playing the game, to fucking, you know, enjoy it and experience it, whatever. We might play it multiple times, we'll play it at our own speed, we'll just play it to our own liking. Phil Burnell, though, is not playing the games for the joy of it, for the love of it. He is playing it because he's wanted to make money from it, because he needs to make money from it, because this is his career, this is his livelihood, this is his means to pay the fucking bills, which means that he's got no fucking time to just stop and smell the roses virtually in a fucking video game. He's got to try and just fucking get to the fucking end of the game and get as much money as possible playing the fucking game to justify playing it. So yeah, Phil, these kind of features, these kind of, you know, nice little, you know, additions in these games, these graphical upgrades in games, they're kind of wasted on you, because really you're not capable of just enjoying the games like a normal person would enjoy games these days.
Just makes it look a little bit more pretty. It's a nice feature to have, admittedly, but again, who's going to implement it is the question. Because again, it's not the fact that PS5 didn't have it, it's that the game developers didn't really implement it. So now, are the game developers going to go the added mile to develop games differently for PS5 to implement this better ray tracing or not? Okay? AI-driven upscaling. We're also introducing PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, and AI-driven upscaling that uses a machine learning-based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. Now, this I don't really understand. I know that currently my PC has AI that does frame rate, right? But I don't know if I have anything like this. AI-generated details? And if AI is generating the details, does that even matter? Because that's great and all, but doesn't...
Literally, his throwback content has that sort of thing being done to it right now. His team of unpaid interns fucking trying to make his fucking throwback footage look a bit better by having AI fill in the fucking blanks. You know, and make it and try and upgrade the fucking footage based on the crap fucking normal quality.
It still be able to, it has to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like the processor, the RAM, still has to be able to handle that amount of detail. I'm confused about this one. It is the same thing as the DLSS that I have. It's exactly the same, but it's now it's on console. Oh, so I have it. So I've experienced this already, is what you're saying. Okay.
What is up, everyone?
Dumbass.
Yes, I'm being told the DLSS is the NVIDIA AI upscaler. That's what I use on my PC. So they're going to have their own. They're going to call PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution. All right, so that's what it is, right? Okay. So, sorry, I'm decompressing my back. PS5 Pro provides gamers with amazing graphics at high frame rates. You could hear Mark Cerny, lead architect for PS5 Pro, discuss the key innovations in the following video presentation. So this is 9 minutes long. But I don't know if you guys want me to watch it, because it could take a while to get through.
Oh, that's the fucking lengthy, detailed video fucking explaining what everything is that Phil ignored because it's like, oh, it's 9 minutes. I don't have time for that.
I feel like we kind of touched upon this stuff here. So other enhancements include PS5 Pro Game Boost. You can apply more than 8,500 backward-compatible PS4 games playable on PS5 Pro. This feature may stabilize or improve the performance of the supported PS4 and PS5 games. Enhanced image quality for PS4 games is also available to improve the resolution on select PS4 games.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could fucking decompress my back as well like Phil, but no, I hurt my back today. I feel like an old bastard, but I was at the gym today. I was on the convergent chest press machine, and I was kind of doing, I was doing my best to try and get through the whole set. Like I try and do like 200 reps all in, and I go up like bit by bit each time, and then when I get to 100, I then go down bit by bit each time to get a full 200. Towards the end, I was struggling, and lo and behold, I didn't like hurt my back. I tweaked my back a bit. I was like, how the fuck did I hurt my back? I'm not even fucking doing anything this late into my back. It's my fucking shoulders and my chest I'm working on. But yeah, I was I feel like an old man because I hurt my back. I twinged my back. So I've been trying to crack it all day, trying to make it feel better. But I completed a set though. I completed a fucking set. But yeah, I've been trying the only. I've been doing the same thing Phil's been doing. I've been like pushing down my fucking chair, trying to compress my back, crack it, whatever. I've been like, you know, that thing as well. You know, sometimes we get the arm of the chair, lean over the back of it. I'll just try to crack it. But yeah. And Broside Phil, the fucking pro tips here: if you're arching and about to fail, you'll shift your weight and really engage the back. The thing was, it's not really just that. It's like, you know, like how most people have like one arm a lot stronger than the other arm. I'm a right-handed person, so my left arm is not as strong. So it's the left arm that fails me a lot. If I'm going to fail at doing something in the push, it'll be the left arm that fails first, and then it's like, yeah. So I'm trying to counter that left arm trying to fucking fail on me, and it's just struggling. Yeah. But I try to fix that shit. I try kind of just shift myself a bit or whatever, try to get my back engaged, and then like, ow, my back. Yeah. So yeah, I'll see. Hopefully a good night's sleep I'll feel better. But maybe I just need to go to Seattle. I just need to go to Seattle. Just inhale that Seattle air, and I'll be right as rain.
Games, PS5 Pro will also launch with the latest wireless technology, Wi-Fi 7, in territories supporting the standard. VRR and 8K gaming are also supported. So basically, they're doing what Xbox has already done the last two console gens. They're taking their older library of games and they're making it so that if you play it on the current gen console, it'll run better, right? Like they did this with the Xbox One. Now they're doing it with Xbox Series X. If you play Xbox One or Xbox 360 games, they run and look better on the Series X or S, right? So there isn't copying Microsoft, but it is a cool feature, I feel. It's humbling to see how many game creators embrace the latest technology from PS5 Pro. Several games will be patched for free software updates. So let's see. The games you can look forward to: Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Shadows, Demon's Souls, Dragon's Dogma 2. I mean, Dragon's Dogma 2 runs like shit. It runs like complete shit. So if it runs like a normal game, maybe it'd be better, a better experience, but it runs horribly right now, currently on the current gen stuff. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, I distinctly remember, okay, kind of blurriness. When you were doing the combat, if you wanted to maintain high frame rate, it would get very blurry and choppy during the combat because the resolution would be changing on the fly. So maybe that would fix that and it would actually be crisp and clear now. Gran Turismo 7, Hogwarts Legacy, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, True Motorfest, The First Descendant, Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, and more. I mean, some of those games don't need it all. Like Marvel Spider-Man 2, Horizon Forbidden West, those games are perfectly fine as is. I don't really know what the enhancements would do, but I would definitely say out of that list, I would say Dragon's Dogma 2 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth could definitely benefit, okay? We kept the look of the PS5 Pro consistent with the overall PS5 family of products. You notice the height is the same height as the original PS5, the width is the same size as the current PS5 model, which is the Slim, to accommodate higher performance specs. Players can add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive or swap out console covers when they become available.
It's so boring.
This is what it looks like.
We're behind.
You can break out the side panel, and you can add the optional disc drive to it if you want a disc drive, but that's an additional cost, correct?
35 minutes behind, Phil. Just if you're curious.
So this is the current, and that's the new. Is that what they're doing? They're doing a side-by-side comparison, I guess? No, what is this? This is the Pro. What is this? Is this the current Slim? Maybe this is the current Slim, because I don't have the Slim. I don't have that line on the side of mine. Okay. All right. PS5 Pro fits perfectly within the PS5 family of products and accessories available. All right, here we go. You ready? So here it comes, everyone. The PS5 Pro console will be available this holiday at a manufacturer's. It's November 7th, by the way. It's coming up at a suggested retail price of $699.99 USD.
I mean, why is that surprising? Because basically, it isn't just as inflation, essentially, you know what I mean? Not inflation, but just... Remember a time when the consoles, you know, like the PlayStation 2, wasn't it like 300 when it came out or something, or close to 300? The PlayStation 2 back in the fucking day, and that was a long fucking time ago. So naturally, as time fucking goes on, technology will get fucking more and more expensive as time goes on. You know, so it's not a massive surprise that this is fucking priced at like $700. It's a lot of fucking money, but that's just the way it fucking goes. The PS3 was expensive as fuck. It wasn't that because of the Blu-ray player. They tried to fucking, you know, make this like the all-in-one sort of entertainment center for all your needs because it's the incorporated Blu-ray stuff, you know. I don't know, but yeah, it's to me it's a lot of fucking money, but it's not surprising either with the current state of the way things are in life, you know. Like he used to fucking be able to afford getting a can of juice at a fucking juice machine for like 35 pence, and now it's like fucking £1.50, you know, things like that. Things go up in a lot of money over time.
$699.99 GBP, which I don't, that's pounds, right? 799.99 euros, and 119,980 rubles. No, excuse me, Japanese yen. Includes tax.
Fucking rubles. Rubles. Why did you think that was a fucking ruble? Simple, Phil. Oh, I can't wait for fucking Phil Burnell to fucking be outed as some person that's been hired by Russians to fucking promote their propaganda.
Wait, what? No, it doesn't. What are they talking about? This is incorrect. This is supposed to say excludes tax. They have a typo on the blog. That doesn't include tax. That's wrong. So they gotta fix that. That's a huge...
Hey, Phil said wrong.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Typo right there. People are gonna think, oh, that price tag includes tax. Like, for example, in Washington State, our sales tax is like 10%. So
it might... So, the includes tax bit might refer to the Japanese version. We don't know. There's no clarification on that. But to me, though, I'm just thinking maybe the Japanese one is the only thing that applies to.
actually, if I wanted to buy it, it would be like $770 or $780. Okay. It will include a 2 terabyte SSD. That's okay. Like, that's what my PC had at start, but I've already gotten an expansion to more than double that. A DualSense wireless controller and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed. Wait, well, hold on a second. Astro's Playroom? You mean they're not going to include the real game Astrobot? They're going to give you the mini game that's from the launch of PS5 instead? That's incredibly lame, right? How lame is that? They're not going to freaking give you the...
You're incredibly lame. Fuck off, fucker.
The real game. They're going to give you the taste of the game that's like 4 hours long. That's a ripoff. I mean, they should give you Astrobot for free. For that price tag, you should be getting a real game for free. That's bullshit in my opinion. PS5 Pro is available at a diskless console with the option to purchase the currently available disc drive for PS5 separately. How much is the disc drive? $100? I think it was 80, right? 79. Is it $79.99, the disc drive? I'm being told this price here, the Japanese price, does include sales tax and the others don't. So this is misleading. When you say includes tax, it sounds like you're saying all of these include tax.
Oh, it just means you fucking read it wrong, you fucking belligerent buffoon.
They need to break that out and make this separate a statement, or else it's completely misleading. That's false advertising right there. Anyway, so you have to buy the disc drive separately, and how much is it? Like $80 or something like that, right? Okay. Only the US doesn't include the tax. Oh. PS5 Pro will launch November 7th. It will be available to participating retailers and directly from PlayStation at direct.playstation.com. Pre-orders begin on September 26th. And then here's their PR blabble that you don't need to read because it came out of someone's butthole. Okay. All right. Well, they're trying to play catch up with PC. Okay. But I'm going to say exactly the same thing. All right. That I said when this was announced months ago as a rumor. Okay. This console, just because you're going to have better hardware, does not mean that you're going to get better performance out of new release games at all. This is reliant on the...
Wasn't that your whole argument for trying to get a PC though? A future-proof PC? The fucking better the tech is, the better you're fucking future-proof, and so you can fucking get a better gaming experiences. Like, in terms of like the gaming experience itself, that's essentially down to the fucking game developers to fucking maximize the technology they have at their disposal. That's fundamentally what it is. You know, Sony can fucking make an incredible console, but it's up to the game developers to fucking make the games that are worth that console.
Game developer implementing the hardware. Because to be quite frank, the hardware of the PS5 is great. I have played games on PS5 that run silky smooth 60 frames, great graphical quality, tons of detail, and then there's other games that can't even hang and they run at a chugging 30 frames per second and look like shit. It's the same hardware. So you can't blame the console, you gotta blame the game devs, you understand? In this case, just because they put even better hardware in there, doesn't mean it's gonna live up to the expectations of what people want out of it, or that game devs are gonna actually take advantage of this. In fact, my question is, how many game devs are gonna be like, well, now we want to have a special development team and mode just for PS5 Pro, right? I would argue for the Sony specific games, sure. In fact, the games they literally...
Phil said would argue.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
I think we are 2 away from a full house, because we have a basically free space and a big free space.
Listed here, okay? But, you know, Demon Souls. Where's Gran Turismo 7, right? Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Ratchet and Clank, and Last of Us Part 2 are all Sony-specific titles. Those make sense. There's a few third-party titles that said they're going to work on it. But my question is, moving forward, are these companies going to care? Right? Are they going to put all the time and extra effort in to get this implemented or not? Or are they just going to say, meh, it's there, but we don't really care, right? Especially these companies who are making their games cross-platform from the get-go. Are they going to really give a shit? You know, again, the PS5 claimed everything was going to be 4K 60 frames. There's literally nothing on PS5 that's 4K 60 frames. Like, nothing. Okay, it's a lie. They outright lied at the launch of the console, saying you're going to get performance that literally no games gave you whatsoever. You can either play 1080p 60 frames in some cases, others it's only 30, or you can play 4K 30 frames. And then the box, people were even saying in the chat, the box of PS5, base PS5 says 8K, and nothing renders at 8K on it whatsoever. It's a complete lie. So, do you have any confidence that this console will be fully utilized, okay? For the price, $699 plus tax, depending on where you live. Oh, by the way, if you want a disc-based console, you got to spend about another $100 to get the add-on drive. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to stand vertically, it doesn't come with the stand. Oh, by the way, unlike Xbox, they still don't have a Game Pass-like system. So if you were to say, if today's announcement was this, PS5 Pro for $699, crazy price tag for a console, right? But we're also launching our own service that's basically Sony Game Pass, where you're going to get all these first-party Sony titles for $20 a month, ongoing subscription fee. You don't ever have to buy a game ever again. Just get the pass and get the console, and you're good to go. I'd be like, sold. You just put the butts in the seats. That's all people want. But you're now asking people who already have PlayStation 5s, because they are the leader in the console business right now besides Switch, which isn't really the direct apples to oranges comparison. You know what I'm saying? It's basically, they're leading. They've destroyed Xbox's console gen. So everyone who wants a PS5 has one, right? You're expecting people who already dropped that money on the PS5 to now drop $700 plus tax, plus more money if they want a disc drive, plus more money if they want to stand, to now spend $70 plus tax for each game coming out after the fact. Oh, and you better hope the game devs implemented all the stuff we just mentioned, because they might not, and it might still run like shit. Somehow here, Sony lost the script. They did. They've lost the script. And I think it's because now they've been in the lead for 2 console gens. They don't feel like they really have major competition. So they think they can just like mess around and do dumb stuff, and no one's really going to hold them accountable. I saw monstrous amounts of negativity on social media this morning about this announcement. People were like, oh, it sounds good. And then when they said $699, people were like, are you crazy? $699 in a world market where everyone is now suffering from mass inflation. Prices are way up on everything worldwide.
Oh my god, the fucking guy is begging his audience to fucking give him $300 per fucking day, minimum. $150 per fucking stream. And he's gonna fucking parrot to his audience the inflation talk. Yeah, people are struggling, Phil, with the rising cost of fucking inflation and the fucking, you know, the cost of living in general compared to the fucking cost of just buying things to fucking live, to fucking buy food and rent and all that shit, you know what I mean? And people fucking can't enjoy their fucking lives because the cost of everything is so much. And here you are, demanding $300 per fucking day just to fucking try and stick it to the haters that you have. And make us all see even all that shit. You fucking disingenuous fucking cunt. Don't you even fucking pretend that you fucking give a shit about inflation when you only fucking care about your own fucking bottom line. You don't fucking care about the average fucking consumer whatsoever. Don't even fucking pretend otherwise, Phil. You only care about number one yourself. You don't even give a goddamn fucking shit about your own fucking family, or you barely even give a shit about fucking cat. It's all about you and your own fucking own needs and your own fucking wants.
And all you're selling us on is possibly a little bit more detail, possibly a little bit better lighting, maybe a little bit faster loading, and maybe we'll get 60 frames at 4K, which most people are not using. Most people are still doing 1080p. They don't even know what resolution they're playing games on. They just let everything auto adjust. So it doesn't, what they're selling you here isn't in demand right now. You want to know who wants ray tracing, better loading, more detail? PC owners. They're the ones. If you really want that, you go buy a PC. What they're trying to push is that PC performance in a console, but the game developers don't develop the games for console to implement these features. They have the PC versions implement these features. So it doesn't make sense. They're selling to an audience that doesn't exist. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think that people aren't going to go and get this. They are. Because there's those people who are these early adopter crazies who must have every piece of tech. There will be pre-orders out the butt. I wouldn't be shocked if this doesn't sell out, just like original PS5.
Well, Phil said shocked, so we're one away from a full house. And not only that, we are one basically away from our free space. I'm feeling confident, guys. This might be a bit of a crazy assumption to make here, but I have a good, strong feeling we're going to win bingo tonight. We just need Phil to say basically one more time, for us to get fucking a free space, you know, for another free space on top of that or whatever. Or, you know, or Phil to even just say or do one of these fucking free things that are left. Yeah, I'm feeling confident, guys. What can I say?
I does, okay? But I don't feel like this is going to be a long-term success for Sony. I don't think that the games are going to be implemented that well on it at all. And like for me, people say, well, are you going to get it? Well, I mean, honestly, what am I going to be playing on PS5? Well, right now I'm playing Astrobot, and that runs beautifully right now on my PS5. I don't need a PS5 Pro to run Astrobot any better. I don't care about 4K, 120 hertz Astrobot, you know what I'm saying? What other exclusives are coming out? This year,
That could be a good face. Hold on.
what other exclusives are coming out?
And I counted that burp, by the way. That'll also press burp. But this kind of face here that he made, this might be a good potential thumbnail face. Not the one looking at his side, but this one here where he's like looking at the camera. Jesus, that was creepy as all hell. Like this, can you imagine? Like looking across the fucking room, and you see this back at you. Those eyes, those dead fucking eyes, the blackest of eyes. Just hoping, willing, praying for the money to fly out your fucking pocket and go right into his coffers. Also, this might not work well for his head because the hair is the blue of the background, if that makes sense. So this might screw up his hair a little bit. God damn it, Phil. Why do you have to fucking pose slightly off centre? Let's see how this works. Let's see how this looks when we're trying to crop out the background. It was done not bad, not bad. It kind of chopped off a bit of his hair, I think, but it still looks natural enough. Let me throw that in the member Discord. And speaking of the member Discord, TacoZilla has created the King of Hate. The King of Hate, everyone. With his little crown on fire as well. TacoZilla going. Not holding back whatsoever.
This year, just this year alone, what PlayStation 5 exclusives are coming out? Hold on. Let's see.
Who fucking cares?
None. In fact, the only good exclusives are basically Xbox. Like Xbox.
We've won. Phil said basically again, it's not a free space. We have three free spaces and there's 3 left. We've won.
Burger.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway,
We fucking won. Van Dabby fucking dozy. Full house, hold on. I left prematurely. Hold on. Just like Derek, I was premature of my excitement there. Hold on. Where's the thing? Here we go. So we add $25 to bingo price fund, which brings us up to 60 buckaroos. We were fucking overdue a bingo win, you know what I mean? It felt like a long time since our last fucking bingo win, you know? So we're certainly fucking due that, you know? So there we go. We have won bingo. Thank God for that. And we are now free to fucking do whatever the hell we want regarding Phil's content. We could, do you guys want to see the rest of us? Do you want us to fucking skip ahead from his fucking Sony ranting and go ahead to his contributions and all shit? Do you want to see how salty it gets? Or we can just fuck the fuck off and just call it a night? You know, I don't know. It's still a wee bit early, but at the same time, I'm kind of curious to see what's going on right now. The beautiful thing though is I can just click anywhere. I don't have to worry about the timeline. I'm missing things on the bingo card. We've won. We've won. Fuck you, Phil. I can skip ahead. I can go back. I can go forward. Hooray! Fuck you, Phil. You wee daft crown.
would basically have to like go towards the TV.
And it says basically again as soon as I fucking click on it. Why is it basically it's going to get us so many fucking free spaces? Split screen autos. We have autos here from the Monterey Aquarium, you know, as well. There we go. There's good stuff there. These little bastards are enjoying chilling the fuck out there, having a grand wee time right there. But yeah, let's go to live DSP and see what he's doing.
Oh my god! It started a rampage!
And he's playing his little clips because he's on his BRB thing. He's BRB right now. Did he just recently end the podcast then? Yeah, he did. He just recently ended the podcast.
Mission out of nowhere!
And he's got $58. So Phil Barrero's $58 right now as things stand. Guys, fuck it. You know, we're done. We've won. We're glorious victory. Hooray for that. We got an early finish tonight. I'm done with Phil. Fuck it. Guys, thank you very much for joining me for some DSP robust content and all that jazz. Do you guys want to be live redirected to a detractor restream? Do you want to go to Raw Phil, for example? Remember, later on tonight, in an hour and 20 minutes time, Pixar Animations will have his debut of his next video, Wolverine, was it Wolverine Doll? The Wolverine Doll, I believe it was called. So yeah, and make sure you guys check that out when it's ready to come out later on. The link to it, remember, is in this. It's a pinned comment in this chat. Actually, if I click on the fucking thing now, let me fucking go. I just opened up the wrong fucking window. Why did I open up there? Open up there. There you go. The Wolverine toy. This is going to go live in 77 minutes time. So make sure you check it out when it comes out. But yeah, if you guys want, I can live redirect you to like, who's live right now? Is anyone else live? Dark Dave, Pass the Remote, and Raw Phil.
Really need that. You stupid idiots.
You know what? I'm going to live redirect you guys to Pass the Remote. He's got 18 people watching him now. Fuck it, we'll live redirect to him. I'm not going to tell him though. We'll make it a nice wee surprise, shall we? So yeah, don't tell him I'm going to live redirect to him. You know, there we go, guys. I'm going to wrap things up there. As I said, guys, I'm going to, I'm not here tomorrow because Phil's not here tomorrow. Phil's day off is tomorrow, remember. I will return on Thursday for some more robust bingo antics, and I certainly do hope you all enjoy Phil's day off as well from all the shenanigans and whatnot. I'm going to end how it always ends, by pointing to notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, thank you once again for being here. Thank you, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. We've got a full house victory, so it's a great way to celebrate Phil's final streaming day with a robust full house, and hopefully when we come back on Thursday, some more bingo, we can add to those bingo prize funds once more and get some more full houses on the go. But until then, guys, hope you all have a good time. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and enjoy your Wednesday as well from Detox and from Phil. Catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.